girl's got power, Florabella stands tall. Every drip, every drop, watch the haters fall. Candle sharp as thorns, ain't taking no mess. Scroll through her feet, feel that queen's finesse. Vines tangle tight, but Flora breaks free. Roots so deep, can't mess with her tree. From the mud she rises, roses from the dirt. Every comment section she lays down hurt. Flora's anthem, blooming under pressure. Resilient, resolving, no lesser. Florabella's reign strong and relentless. Beauty in battle, queen sure defenseless. From the garden green to the concrete wall, Florabella, unstoppable nature's child. Leaves whisper secrets, she's the loudest shout. From the channel buzzing, she never backs out. Seed of strength, through seasons she grows. In the face of doubt, her spirit glows. Cameras ain't a limit, she branches out. Thorns in her crown, she wears it no doubt. Flora's anthem, blooming under pressure. Resilient, resolving, no lesser. Florabella's reign strong and relentless. Beauty in battle, queen sure defenseless. Flora's anthem, blooming under pressure. Resilient, resolving, no lesser. Florabella's reign strong and relentless. Beauty in battle, queen sure defenseless.
All right, guys, I'm not going to hold you for another intro. I am so sorry. You know, my channel was struggling for a second there. I don't know what was going on. I was being flagged and limited left and right for no reason. I mean, I was just like, what is going on? And I realized that some of it had to do with maybe the title. I don't know. I changed it anyways because we don't want to start off on a bad foot. We want to start off on the right foot, okay? In this stream, we're going to be talking about entitlement. We're going to talk about how entitlement can actually cause you to lose your freedom. That's right. Men, women, children, animals, we are not entitled to anything. Everything that we receive is a gift, right? When we get something, a lot of the times there's a cost associated with it. When we do good things, there are good consequences. When we do bad things, there are bad consequences. And so today, we're going to talk about people who don't understand this situation, this predicament that we're in as human beings in a social society, right? In a place where we have a social structure in place, there is going to be rules and everyone has to follow them. It doesn't matter who your daddy is, right? No matter how much money you make. It could be argued that people with money can get around some rules, but for the most part, there's some things that nobody can pay for. Some things are just part of our journey, right? You have to experience the consequences of your own actions, and that's life. Hey, Empress. Absolutely. You know, I think as women, we can sometimes feel entitled to protection and love and all these things. And, you know, how could we expect something out of something that might not even be capable of doing such? You know, we just think that people are capable of being partners, of being healthy and things like that. But that's something we would be lucky to have, right? Men feel entitled to women, to their services, to the benefit of having a woman, right? We know from data and science that when men are married or with a woman and have a woman taking care of them, they live longer. Right, the opposite is true for women. So we're not entitled to anything. But if we can do the right things and make the right choices, then good things can happen to us. So the video we're going to watch, the videos, because it's going to be multiple entitled people that we're going to watch today, is going to explain to you or visualize for you what it looks like when you feel entitled in your life. All right, now the first one we're going to watch is what we've all seen before, right? That one person at the bar who don't know how to act, is talking with a little too much bass in their voice. They have no respect for spatial boundaries. You know, they've become vulgar, loud. They started disturbing everyone, right? This is what we're going to see here in this video from this woman. And she's going to get the reality check that she needs, right? Because if we believe that we're above law, above rules and structure, then trust me, somebody or something will remind us of that at some point. So let's get into this video.
On July 29th, 2023, officers were dispatched to a hotel restaurant following reports of a woman behaving disruptively towards the staff.
Are you refusing to leave?
No.
Okay, get your bag and leave.
Show me where your personal space is.
You don't need to worry about my personal space. I need to get your bag and leave.
You've been trespassed.
Look at these guys. Look at those guys. And look at this guy. And I have no idea where my purse is. No, not something.
You know, the sad part is the restaurants tend to like the drunk people, right? Because they drink, they're fun. You know, sometimes they'll make some good jokes. But this is the type of entitled drunk, who she's obviously drunk, who just makes a fuss. You know, they get on everybody's nerves. They disturb the flow of the environment. You know, it's one thing to be the drunk that is bringing all the fun to a bar or a restaurant, right? You and your girls, you guys bring a vibe. But it's another thing to just be a standalone Karen that nobody wants around, you know, and that's what's happening with this lady here. Now, I can't tell if those are earrings or her hair that's pink. Both of them are troubling signs.
Something.
Or,
No.
she's about to go to jail.
Where?
Jail. Get your stuff and leave now.
Where's my stuff?
I don't know. Wherever
It's
you put
my
it.
table
Okay,
right
then
over
go
there.
get it and leave.
Can you go get it?
No,
Why?
because it's not my stuff.
Why?
I'm not your.
You tell me to
I'm not your
leave.
personal assistant.
No,
Get your
I
stuff and go
understand.
now.
I understand.
Are you refusing to leave?
No,
Okay, then leave now.
I'm not leaving.
You're not leaving?
Because
Okay,
no,
that's fine. Put your hands behind your back.
freeze me for it.
Both your hands behind your back.
And I was saying before I got taken down the last stream, right? You know you're a piece of garbage and a piece of work when people at a bar, right, which is a bunch of drunk people, are cheering when you get arrested. Like, you must have been in there making a whole fuss. And to me, it's like if people like this knew their limit, right, they could possibly have a better time, not even be getting in trouble like this or nothing. But she obviously she blew past her limit, and she's a mean drunk, right? She's a mean drunk. She has an attitude. She's rude. She's entitled. And, you know, they say drunk thoughts are sober. You know, they're just who you are when you're sober if you had no filter. And she's a dick, right? She's an asshole, and that's why they want her gone. That's the only time. There's somebody who worked in restaurants for 10 years while I was going to school. Like, this is literally something where you're not going to get kicked out for no reason. If you're getting kicked out, dragged out, the police called on you, it's because you are a waste of space. Your energy is dusty. They don't want you around. You're not even spending enough money for the fuss that you're causing, you know? So, hey, Ava. All right, let's continue.
What? I told you I cannot find my bag, my purse, and my key over there.
Quit.
To what? Oh my God. Seriously?
Yeah,
The
seriously.
woman is literally submissive to you, and you have on all the cameras. And
Yeah, I have
this
my own
entire beautiful place, and you're feeling so good at actually
Because I
representing a
don't want-
woman who was
No, because I don't want to.
And I know you guys hear it, right? You guys hear the accent. So she's barely speaking English, but got the nerve to be fussing, fighting with the police. Hey, Sugar Bone. Empress says, make sure you guys hit the like button on your way. Please do that for me. You know, but to be arguing with this police officer in barely able to speak English is, to me, it's a little diabolical. Like, that's very bold of you. These cops don't even know what the hell you're saying. And then on top of that, you could be fussing with them. Crazy work.
Arrest you.
you. Oh yeah, you didn't want to arrest you, but you did arrest me.
Yeah.
Why?
Because you were told multiple times to leave, and you refused, and then you said
No,
you
I
were
didn't say I didn't want to leave. I said I wanted to get my bag, and you said you couldn't get my bag. Oh my gosh, I'm really gonna feel so good about this.
No, I don't feel good about arresting
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because a woman who lives on Tulare Beach in a really nice suburban house is being arrested by the guy who literally told
Come on.
her he couldn't.
Ooh, not a nice suburban house. Not a nice suburban house. Okay, honey. If that's your flex, then that's your flex. David said, ooh, Karen is stealing. No, she's not stealing. She just didn't want to leave. She got her ass turned up in that bar and she didn't want to leave. I bet she said she wasn't leaving. Oh, yeah, they came and asked her very nicely. And she put her hands up and said, well, I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave. Can barely speak English, but she wanted to fuss and fight with the police, you know, and I'm not trying to be rude, but you're in a country that is clearly not where you're from. You know, I'm going to save this statement because we are in a hot button times, and I do not want the Trump supporters coming to this chat thinking that I'm on their side. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave that alone. But she can barely speak English over here, fussing and fighting with the police. If you don't get your silly behind out of there. I mean, you know, Ava, what's messed up is they pretty much told her either you can leave or you going to jail, and she chose jail because at that point you threaten me with jail, I'm leaving. Right? Because if it's a threat, it's an opportunity for me not to go. Right? Hey, if you don't get out of here, I'm throwing you in jail. I'm out. I'm not waiting for I'm not waiting for the dust to settle. I'm not waiting for your backup officers to get here. I will be gone. Okay? But she decided, probably due to intoxication, that she was going to stay. And then when they take her out, she's going to do you really feel tough? You feel tough? You feel tough? And you know, the thing is, these types of people, they watch all the news. So you're going to hear her start making some statements like, ooh, they should sound familiar to you because we had a whole movement about what was going on with some people in the police. But these entitled people will exploit those situations to try and act like they're the ones who are being treated with misjustice. A lot of those people who get deleted by the police, they don't get given an opportunity to go home because if they were given it, they would have gone. Right? They don't get that same grace. So I hear these weird entitled people start invoking their lungs and saying they can't breathe and they're too hot and da 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 da. I'm just like, you can tell that we're very aware of the entitlements that certain people have. So anyways, let's continue though.
Look at my eyes for a second.
Stop.
He literally couldn't say
Ma'am,
that
come on.
he couldn't.
You're about to catch another charge for resisting. Come on. Walk down these stairs. Watch your step.
To what?
You need to look down and watch
To
your step.
what?
Because you are walking down these stairs.
He wants me to walk down the stairs.
Yes, I do.
Why?
Come on.
Oh my God!
Will you stand up?
And what we call this in law enforcement, right? I'm not in law enforcement, but when I studied criminal justice, I did study policing. What they call this is passive resistance, okay? Ooh. This is what somebody will do, and they're not necessarily, and now they will call this resisting arrest, but what they'll do is they'll refuse to walk, they'll refuse to move, they'll say, oh, I'm not going, you got to take me out of here, or I'm not walking, you got to pick me up. And I've seen it. Thank you very much, Ava Nicole. I've seen so many of these with telling the police what the next move is, and then the police pick them up, they strap that horse tie around their legs, and they carry them on their shoulders. I mean, what do you expect with the police? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's only so much they can do if you refuse to move. Yeah, you're not being violent and aggressive, but you're also making their job more difficult. And passive resistance is still resistance nonetheless. Even though it's passive and it's like, oh, well, you can do whatever with me, you're still refusing to follow the instruction at hand, which is to walk, right? Walk your ass to the vehicle so that they can take you to jail, because it's happening regardless if you want it or not at this point. But let's continue.
Stand up.
But do you see her? Like, this is so ridiculous. And how would this restaurant have gotten her big, raggedy behind out of there? because don't let them red shoes fool you. Those are at least a size 9. So them big old feet could have been walking down the damn stairs. Okay, and this is not to be a diss to big feet. I'm a size 10, but I'm also 5 feet 10 inches. So get your big behind up, put your feet flat on the ground, and walk down. Why do they have to drag you because you refuse to walk? This is still resisting arrest. Yikes, pun intended, but she sounds like she's being kidnapped. Yeah, that's what she's acting like. Everyone's gonna look at her and see a police officer and be like, are you dumb? Get off of the floor. You know, like no one is gonna come and save you. Those are come and save you, but you are the threat right now. No one's coming to save you when you are inside to leave. And then want to drag her feet all up and through that. Listen, you're going to be the one looking stupid in the morning when you're trying to figure out why you got scrapes and bruises all over your legs.
Stand up. Stand up. Then walk. Then walk. I want you to walk. Walk.
And he then dragged her. You know, the funny thing is she thought what he was going to stop pulling her because she was doing that. No, he's going to drag you to the car. You know, these officers ain't shit. He will drag you to that car. Okay, and I'm not trying to, you know, that's no diss to officers. They have a job to do. He's not going to sit here and wait for your behind to stop being a toddler and walk to the car. No, he will drag you. You're the only one who's going to suffer in passive resistance. I mean, for them, he might break a sweat trying to drag your big behind to the car. But you're the one getting scraped up. You're the one looking like a rag doll. Essentially, you're the one who's facing all the consequences. That's why I say just walk. Just walk. Like, what are you doing?
Walk. Walk. Yeah, 43 Bravo. Go ahead and have that over here. Can you please stand up? Can you please stand up? No, you didn't want to help me earlier. You're not going to help now. You could have avoided this. You're the sober one. You could have helped your friend. You refused to interject. Ma'am, stand up. Stand up. No, we're way past.
Yeah, the people walking by are not going to get involved because they wanted her ejected anyways. They wanted her gone. And now because this lady's getting dragged like a rag doll, YouTube done limited my stream. All right, so I'm going to get her a little funky behind off of the screen. And we're going to go on to the next one. Okay, now this one, I don't remember if I showed you guys this one, but I was like, you know what? There's no way I'm going to do an entitlement stream. And I'm not going to include Michael Jordan's son getting arrested. Okay, I had to do that one because the first thing he did is invoke his daddy as soon as he got arrested. Yes, I know. YouTube is very ghetto. They do this to me all the time. It didn't used to be this bad, like when I first started like doing body cam, but now it just seems like, geez, either it's somebody standing by waiting for me to go live so they can flag my stream and say that it's violence or whatever. But anyways, yeah, YouTube definitely be tripping. You know, it's funny, like I'm watching videos on YouTube. So it's not like I'm not watching anything that isn't already monetized on YouTube, or maybe not, right? It's not like I'm not watching something that's already on YouTube. I'm literally watching something that's on YouTube, their own platform. So I don't know what's going on with them, but we're going to move on because I do not want the stream to stay on that status. So we're going to do less of the ones where the police are mollywopping people because they're acting a fool in public. All right, so this next one here is, like I said, Michael Jordan's son. And when you guys see where this fool ended up, you're going to be like, why in the hell would he sit there and claim, oh, I'm Michael Jordan's son, as if there wasn't no, problem. Mr. Nice Guy says, hey, I changed my name finally. It's not the other one. Now you can say hi. Hi, Mr. Nice Guy. You thought you were going to get me to read your little chat that had your name in it, didn't you? You're so slick. But yeah, we're going to just move on to the next one. And so let's look into this case. I'm sure you guys have already seen this, right? But we're going to get into it because this gentleman has some nerve, and I almost called him a little boy, right? Because I'm thinking about who else would invoke their daddy when they get in trouble by the police. And I could only think of a young gentleman, but this man is grown. He's in his 30s. And when he got arrested, the first thing he said is, "My daddy, Michael Jordan." So let's get into it.
Trains come by right now, right? No, I know. That's why I'm trying to get the matter. How much did you have to drink?
A little bit. Under the legal limit.
If you walk on your own, or you hope you walk through. I'm f***ing walking. Yo, chill the out, bro. You chill out. Hold on. You brought in Marcus Jordan.
When police in Maitland, Florida come upon a Lamborghini on the railroad tracks, they don't need their best detectives to figure out that something has gone awry. But they quickly realize that the driver of this vehicle is none other than the son of basketball legend Michael Jordan.
Are you, popular or something? I don't know exactly what I don't know who you are, man.
Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. At a little past 1 o'clock in the morning on February 4th, 2025, officers with the Maitland Police Department come upon an unusual and dangerous sight. A car has veered off the highway and gotten stuck on the railroad tracks. The situation poses a significant threat to those in the car, as well as the officers.
Hey, you guys good? Yeah, we're trying to. My car's a little stuck right now. I see that. You want to help us? You're going to cry?
So I don't know if Marcus Jordan, right? Because I believe that's what his name is. I don't know if he thought when he saw these officers that they were AAA, or perhaps he thought that some other service company had been sent to his location via drone because his dad is just watching out for him 24/7. But the first thing he asked these officers when they see him on the damn train tracks is for some help. For some dang help. I don't know what do you mean, sir? How did you get on the train track? They are not AAA. They are here to check on how your stupid behind ended up on the train track, which, as you guys can see by those green lights there, that means there's a train coming. Yeah, he thought they were triple. Listen, Empress, he thought they were the service providers. He said, "Can y'all come help?" No. Do they look like forklift operators to you? Like, I'm just... Listen, let's continue.
What happened? How'd you get on the tracks, man? Help us try and reverse this thing out. Well, hang on. You are stuck. You know trains come by right now, right? No, I know. That's why I'm trying to get the matter. Your car ain't going nowhere, dude. You're buried. You're stuck on the track. I need you guys out of the car because there is a train coming right now.
What the?
So then let me pull up.
You're not going to be able to move it. Just get out of the car.
You can't. You're buried.
No, you can move it to the right.
You're buried, bro. You can't go nowhere. You're buried. But there's a train
At least to the
less
right.
than 5 minutes
Try to
away.
the right.
All right, so then you want to get hit by a train? Do you think I want to get hit by a train? No, that's what I'm saying. Get out of the car so we don't get hit, so we can get off this thing.
Baby, try to the right.
All right, get out of the car. Do you see what I'm saying? This car ain't going nowhere, man.
This is bad.
You can spin it. I mean, that's what I said. It ain't going nowhere. We can't help you with that.
Is that him who just tripped like that? And then he's gonna say he's not inebriated. Well, maybe I don't think he actually ever got a charge. Look at him and his Bakisha over here. She looks like Phineas. All right, let's continue. Just put it back a little bit because I want to see you guys watch him slip on the rocks as he's coming out of his vehicle.
All right, get out of the car. Do you see what I'm saying? This car ain't going nowhere, man.
This is bad.
You can spin it. I mean, that's what I said. It ain't going nowhere. We can't help you with that. We got the Sunray. We're notifying them to see if they'll stop, but they got one coming right from Sanford, and it's. I mean, I feel like we got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 of us guys. We can push this mother. My concern is us.
I mean, the concern is this $300,000 vehicle. I would like to just like push it out the way.
Let's start trying.
I don't know what to do about the tow truck or anything. Tow truck? We don't need a tow truck. We just need. Can I get some manpower to push?
Okay,
right
first.
So I completely shot right by, and that was the floor. I completely shot right by when he slipped on the things, but it just gets me that he comes out of the vehicle like this is a AAA call, right? He's telling them, this is a $300,000 vehicle. I need you to help me take this car off. And I just, for the first time since I've watched this video, did I notice the Bakisha's outfit. You guys see her outfit? I mean, I'm just going to leave it alone, though.
Well, no, because I'm not getting you back behind the wheel. The reason why, so
Do me a favor, keep your hands out of your pocket.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. Keep your hands out of your pocket. There's nothing in my pocket. That's all I'm saying. Bro, I'm Marcus Jordan. I'm Michael Jordan's son. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just trying to get home, and I made a wrong turn. Okay, and clearly, we would just like to get our car off of the train track,
It's
which
true.
we were
I
not
can
trying to be
confirm.
on.
well, we got a tow truck on the way.
Tow truck? I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 of us. We can't push this thing in reverse. The quicker we can move this, the better, right?
I'm telling you, we cannot push this car off the track. There's no possible physical way in this universe.
I disagree with that.
Okay.
But,
Well, you
okay.
have more than right to disagree with me, okay?
I mean, I'm just saying, if there's 6 of us and we throw this thing in reverse.
Well, I've already got concerns for your level of impairment anyways, okay? So that's why. Because I can smell alcohol coming from you and you're on train tracks. Okay. So
Come on, man.
just listen to me. That's why I don't want you back behind the wheel anyway. Okay?
I'm fine behind the wheel.
Trying
I
to
just would like to get my car.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. He feels like because he's Michael Jordan's son, that means that he should just be able to go home regardless of what he has done, right? He obviously got himself on a train track. He's obviously drunk. We watched him slide, right? If you weren't paying attention, you can go back and see he was sliding, right? Obviously impaired, but somehow we're supposed to care that he's Michael Jordan's son. He should have had a driver. Yeah, I mean, he definitely has the money for it. Unless Michael Jordan's going broke and we don't know. He definitely has the money. So why be driving when you're this impaired? And yeah, somebody mentioned a service girl. Yeah. I mean, did you see her outfit? This could very well be a streetwalker, but I'm going to leave it alone. All right. And we're going to continue.
Out of this. We'll deal with that after this, okay? But that's why I had to get you out of the car, okay? Because I hear spinning tires. I hear slurred speech from you. You're driving on train tracks.
I'm not slurring anything, and I'm
letting you know. I have concerns.
I appreciate your concerns.
Yeah, I don't want.
But I am not inebriated. I'm not familiar with this area. I made a right.
Delta,
I thought I was making a right onto the highway.
814-99.
I made a right on.
Where did you turn that, man?
I wish I.
That's a good question. I didn't see her outfit. I just saw her nose. Listen, Beth, that's all I saw too was the big old honker. And then I looked down for a second and she was kind of dressed like a streetwalker. Like, this is not even shade. I'm not trying to come at this girl or nothing, but she has she's scantily clad. Okay? Scantily clad. Now, besides having a huge nose, I almost said anus. I don't know why. She was just like a streetwalker, but anyways, we're gonna move past that because that was right in the beginning. Here, you guys. I just want to make sure everybody knows I'm not just being mean to the Bakisha. Do you see her outfit? That's streetwalker territory. Hey, Beth. She's definitely dressed like a streetwalker. Now, that doesn't mean she is one. But that could just be the attire for, the environment that they were going to be in. But she's definitely scantily clad. Now, as soon as he got out of the car, he was asking them, for help pushing the car and stuff. And it's like, dude, they're not here to be your AAA. They're here because you're stupid behind, turned down God knows where, and ended up on a train track. You know, that's why they asked him, where did you even turn? It's not even making any sense. It doesn't even seem plausible.
I wish I could tell you, but
you're way down the train track. That's what I'm saying. It's not like you just.
We're not way down the train tracks. We made a right and another right. Man,
bro, you can't get the car off, and we're not pushing it. Okay, so I'm letting you know that. All right.
I mean, I could definitely get this car off if you gentlemen would like to help me.
I told you we're not pushing a car off of train tracks like this, and I'm not getting you back behind the wheel until I know that you're safe enough to operate it.
Okay, so what do I have to do to show you that I'm safe enough to operate it?
Well, I'm gonna ask you to do field sobriety exercises in a minute, but I'm gonna read you your Miranda rights first. You're not under arrest.
I know that. I know I'm not.
So the reason why I have
I shouldn't be. If I know anything, I'm pretty sure that nobody's gonna get hit tonight.
Okay.
Right? My main objective is to just like get my car back on the road, and so that's all I would like to do. But I understand you guys have a job to do. Like I'm not trying to interfere with that. I respect all of that. 3-4 of us can easily move this mother
this way. Then there's a big opening where.
Yes, let's. I'm open to any ideas you guys have.
At last, the cops convinced them to move away from the railroad tracks, and if happy to leave his Lamborghini behind, he'll be even less pleased with what the officer says next.
All right.
That didn't look like a Lamborghini to me. That looked like a, what do you call it? That looked like a pickup truck. You know? I mean, look at how scantily I'm not even trying to say nothing. This girl is half naked. Literally. Look at her outfit. And he's sitting there in some sweatpants. I don't, it's a right you have. Always shut the front door, always. Well, you don't necessarily have to answer questions, but you're not going to make things easier for yourself. And you heard, they also told him, we already smell, alcohol in your breath. You kind of smell inebriated. So I don't know what the charges ended up being. But, why are you guys in here talking about sports? Like, go do something. Let's continue.
Ma'am, I'm going to be doing an investigation on them right now. Okay, I smell alcohol, slurred speech.
In my opinion, I'm not slurring any speech, sir.
So,
whatever you have to do,
that's what I said. If you're willing to talk to me about it,
I'm talking to you.
Field sobriety exercises and all that. Okay?
Yeah, I guess when you're really, really young, that kind of, you can get away with it, especially if you're not really like shapely or anything. But at that age, I couldn't dress like that. I had too much ass. I had too much tuchus to be doing all that. So it's weird that the kids are comfortable dressing like that. Nowadays, I would feel like completely exposed. It became a snowball of insinuations. It definitely did. Again, it doesn't help that he was like kind of drunk, right? Drunk for real, and sliding down the rocks, and very obviously, in a drunken whatever, made his way down onto some train tracks, right? That's the only way you get down there. He must be pissed his son throwing his name around like that. Honestly, I don't know what Michael Jordan expected for his sons. They lived very privileged lives. That's why we don't really see them out there in basketball making a name for themselves. Perhaps he should have, let them do whatever they wanted. Because even if they would have been like doctors or something, that would be cool. But they're just entitled brats who are spending up all this damn money. So, anyways, let's continue.
I mean, if that's what we have to do, then we have to do that. I mean, I apologize. The last thing I wanted to do was put my car on the tracks. Obviously, it's a $330,000 car. And now I was just trying to get home, and I got a little discombobulated, apparently, because I thought that this was going to cut me on the street. But clearly, I'm on the
railroad track instead, huh?
Right.
Follow it with your eyes.
I am.
Don't use your peripherals. I want you to stare at my finger.
I see it. I'm following it.
All right.
Yeah.
Then why are you looking at me? No, I want you to
because
stay
I
looking
see
at my
when
finger.
your finger stops.
So keep your eyes on it. All right. So we're gonna grab some tape and have you walk on the line. Okay? Do you feel comfortable in those shoes?
Yeah. So, drunk as a skunk is definitely an understatement for this gentleman. right? I think at that point, they're arguing about if he's following the finger. He obviously can't keep a hold of it. He seems lit, right? He shouldn't have said that. He shouldn't have said a lot of things. Dad, I'm on the tracks with Schnoz Girl and need some help. You think he made that call before they got there? 30,000 on the tracks. Yeah, they're cussing you out. Yeah, but I'm starting to think like for Michael Jordan that, well, maybe that's why he was so scared, about it. It was like, I got to get this 300,000 actually. I got to get this 300,000 off the tracks. But at the same time, how did you get there? He left you be, RB, you must be white. You must be white, RB. All right, let's continue.
You able to walk on him?
I'm comfortable. I feel great.
What did I tell you to begin here? To take 9 heel-toe steps down 1, 2, 3. Do the turn.
So then here's the turn. Come on, man. Like what the?
When I tell you, you're going to raise 1 foot 6 inches off the ground like this.
Sure.
You're going to look at your raised foot. You're going to count out loud.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Keep your arms down by your side.
7, 8, 9, 10, 21. Should we restart?
No, you can go ahead and stop. Scale from 0 to 10, 0 to completely sober, 10 being falling down drunk. Where would you put yourself at?
Where would I put myself at? 3.
3?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Put those hands back. I believe you had too much of this tonight. Okay. Just letting you know. Okay.
I disagree with that, sir, but whatever you say.
As they walk him to the car in handcuffs, it quickly becomes clear that putting Marcus under arrest is only the beginning of a very long night.
I'm following y'all. Y'all walk, and I'll follow. I'm walking. I'm not pushing. I am a normal person, man. What is y'all been crazy? You're disrespecting me. To a small degree, you guys are disrespecting me. Man, what a Monday night. It's ridiculous.
He's talking and laughing himself as if he's being inconvenienced. Like, sir, you are on the train tracks, drunk with a Becky. You're going to jail. Get over it. I'm just saying. What do you think he was going to tell these cops? Oh, God damn it. I had something to do. How dare you?
Oh, you want to see my dick and you want to check under my nuts too?
No, not really.
Go ahead.
Really
I feel like you might be.
No, not
I
really.
feel like you might be.
Where is that?
I don't know. The way you searching.
Well, we gotta search everybody's thing.
Nah, you can check under there. It's just a big dick and some big balls, bro. Yeah, receipts I paid for in this city.
Why do I feel like that's a cat? That said nasty. Come on now. He is like, do you know who I am? I have money. Yeah, that's why he thinks he got this most giant schlong in the world because it's money long. This is the weird shit that sometimes these celebrity children, these children of millionaires, children of billionaires, this is how they act very out of touch. That's the not benefit of these types of upbringings. It can breed people who are narcissistic and just sort of think that their shit don't stink. It's irresponsible to drink and drive. Just a spoiled brat. He definitely is spoiled, right? I mean, at this point, you are Michael Jordan's son, right? Why don't you get you a town car? That used to be so popular. Have these stars in the 90s all driving around in these town cars in Manhattan. Now these ninjas want to just hop behind the wheel. We see Glorilla, eyes glassier than a freaking porcelain dish. We saw Danny Lay over there busting it wide open for the police, thinking she was going to get out of a DUI charge. I don't know what it is with these celebrities. I mean, they are just the worst. They need to teach their children some values. Like, yes, they're always going to have money, but teach them something. I've never heard about the rest of his children in trouble. He's always in the news. Yeah, we heard about, didn't Marcus Jordan also date, didn't he date, what's her name? That old lady that been ran through all the streets since Scottie Pippen's time, right? She was Scottie Pippen's husband, but she was dating someone else. She was dating somebody, maybe his ex-teammate or something. But Larsa Pippen, that's what it was. He was dating Larsa Pippen. And, it was just, everyone was like, what is wrong with this young man? They got engaged and then they broke up. Now look at him. He's with a streetwalker. Not even a few months later. Well, actually a little bit longer from that. I think this actually happened recently. So I don't know how recent, but this is more recent. So anyways, let's continue this video. He's going to continue to make a fool of himself. He was dating Scottie Pippen's ex-wife. Oh yeah, that's what it was. He was the connection because he was dating a lady that was raised around him. He was a kid when that lady was married to his father's teammate, or somebody he knew from basketball. I have to go back and watch this available. My sister called. Oh, okay. Yeah. Listen, we just got on Marcus Jordan, so he just started talking about, oh, you want to touch my balls. You want to touch my big old black shalom. No, sir. You're under arrest, and they have to search you. The last thing they want to do is touch your funky fingers, but they got to touch you, make sure you don't got no weapons before they put you in the back of the cruiser. I don't know why he thought saying Michael Jordan, his daddy, was going to get him out of being arrested. You're still going to jail, young man. Okay? You're still going to jail.
Like, what the I didn't do anything, man. I made a wrong.
You're arrested for who you are.
But I'm not drunk.
All right, take a seat.
Number one.
My opinion is different. One question. You can ask me one question, I'll answer it, and then I want you to sit down. What's up?
I just want to understand why y'all are treating me as if I did something criminal.
Because I think you have driving under the influence.
But I'm not.
So I've answered your question. Now please sit down and I'll answer more questions. Please sit down.
I got nothing else for you, bro.
All right.
Hold on.
You gotta check your shoes, sir.
Can I?
Sit down.
Yo.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Yo, chill out, bro.
They definitely yoked him up. At this point, they're sick and tired of it, right? He's sitting over here talking about a big old black dick, acting a fool, but they definitely yoked him up. They said, sit down. And that'd be like how everyone would be feeling by now. You did do something criminal, right? You drove on a train track. You endangered a train, right? Because the train will have damage if your vehicle's still on there. You endangered your person, and you endangered your passenger. Not only that, but you're likely driving and drinking. They could smell it off of you, and you're sliding around them rocks like a piece of freaking, I don't know, just sliding around them damn rocks. To have the audacity to sit here and act like you don't understand why you're being arrested while your car is about to be hit by a train, like it's ridiculous.
Hold on.
Stop thinking.
Yo, can I ask my girlfriend a question?
Don't do that again.
Relax.
Sit down.
Relax.
Sit in the car.
Relax.
Can I ask? He keep him a Becky, I'll tell you. Mr. Marcus, keep him a Becky, okay? He don't stay too lonely too long, okay?
My girlfriend a question or no?
I got it right back.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. What's your name?
Officer Marino, badge number 183.
I am I think everything you want me. Did I not?
Boring Monday night, huh? So let's arrest Marcus Jordan. Cool.
There's a baggie with powder. I was gonna grab the wife to
The boring Monday night. Y'all have some.
It's going to be on the bottom.
You'll have some beers after this.
Oh, did he kick him?
Yeah, he just started kicking.
All right, watch yourself.
He's definitely acting surprised. He's definitely acting surprised, and I don't know why. I don't know why he would be acting surprised right now. What's going on, RB? Says, check out Delete Laws and stay safe from these sad spirits. Bye, sir. I've always been looking at, I've recently been looking at the channels who evaluate if your rights are being like, you know, if your rights are being violated. And from what I see, people act a fool, and they put a lot of them put the police in some bad situations. So I can't really even sit up here and say everything the police do is wrong. And I'm definitely not going to get up here and say everything they do is right either. But I see more of the first than the latter. So I'm just keeping it a bean. But let's continue.
Come back.
Oh, we headbutted you? Oh, I'm back. So he's going to have about 4 charges. Any questions? Is that right?
Thank you for your service. Thank you for protecting our country.
Thank you for your support.
I apologize. I made the wrong turn. Jesus Christ.
Well, and like you said, I mean, I appreciate the apology for making the wrong turn, but we gotta make sure everybody's safe to drive.
Coming all the way back here to brought in Marcus Jordan.
Is Marcus Jordan are you like popular or something?
You know exactly what.
I don't
act like you don't know.
know who you are, man. I've never met you.
Yeah. Billy, can you turn this up? I like the song.
Marcus isn't getting the recognition he seems to want from the cops, so he turns his attention to the driving beat of Survivor's Eye of the Tiger.
Nah, we can't go any more louder. I gotta listen to the radio. Well, no matter what I say, you always tell me to stop talking.
Sir, I didn't tell you to stop talking. I obliged with everything you asked me to do.
No. We got the car. Stop talking.
Which was a wrong assumption. And I was too impaired to drive. All I did was make a turn down the wrong street.
You know, that's why the few down-to-earth celebrities that do exist, people actually like and value them, because majority of them are like this and they don't offer nothing. Now, what are we supposed to know Marcus Jordan for, other than being the product of Michael Jordan's nutsack? Like, we don't know him for nothing. We don't know him for acting. We don't know him for sports. We don't know him for cooking. He ain't a doctor. He ain't a lawyer. He's just out here. Supposed to care what the fuck he's like, bro. These cops don't know you. They never heard of you. And actually, it's gonna be really funny when they tell all their coworkers, "Hey, we arrested Marcus Jordan." Like, who the fuck's that? Oh, Michael Jordan's son. You know, they're gonna have to tell their coworkers who you are when they bring you to the prison. Okay, that's how irrelevant you've made yourself by not accomplishing anything outside of being a rich person's child. You know, Lana says, does he volunteer anywhere? I don't know. We don't know anything about this fool. We only see him getting arrested and messing with Becky's. That's all we see him doing. You didn't know? He has 2 sons, Ava. Isn't that crazy? 2 of them. Empress says, Eye of the Tiger. Medusa says, I 100% agree with your statement, Flora. I watched a lot of body cam footage. I see both good and bad police. I will never understand how anyone can accuse every cop of being corrupt and bad. No, you can't. Not after you watch all of this. You know, because, okay, some of them are like kind of staging their body cam and being like, you did that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we see that for sure. But 9 times out of 10, they be telling these people, what are you doing? And the people will be like, you know, so we see it. I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't see that. You know, so that's why I think this honestly has been an experiment to watch all of this. You know, you have your perspectives, but when you watch what most police officers are dealing with, you can't deny what you're seeing. Now, that doesn't mean there ain't some ragamuffin, extra, doing too much, you know, in their feelings, Revenge of the Nerds cops out there. Those definitely exist. But that's not what we're seeing on all this body cam. So, a Nepo maniac. Yes. Where did Becky go? Becky went home. She said, give me the hotel keys out of his pocket real quick. And his wallet. I'll hold on to it for him. Oh, he's Marcus Jordan. Just give me the credit card. Take everything else. That's what she did. She didn't worry about that man. She didn't even care when the police were arresting him. She wasn't telling him to calm down. She probably don't even know him. Yet he's saying that's his girlfriend. Ain't no way that's your girl. You picked her up on she's an escort or she's somebody you found somewhere. You met her at the club or something. Or maybe she is your girlfriend, but she really didn't even see you as her boyfriend. You were a trick. All right. That's what it was giving. So, all right, let's continue. We're going to finish up with this video, and then we're going to move on to the next one.
Railroad track. I apologize. I'm sorry. But y'all want to take it to the 10th degree. I'm a 67 and a 60, sir. Slow it down. I don't feel comfortable in the car that's speeding.
Do you feel comfortable in a car that stopped on the tracks?
That was actually that's the flag. White with a front. I'm gonna help you push my in reverse and get back on the street.
There was no pushing that one, man. You dug it deep.
I've had 9 college. Yeah. Y'all can help me.
No, not if I think you're impaired. I don't want you.
I wasn't impaired, sir. I'm not impaired. And I'm talking to you sober.
I wouldn't have you in handcuffs if I believed yourself.
Yeah, I disagree with you.
But you have the right to do that.
If I was a white mother that was the CEO of some bull ass company out here,
I arrested you
it
just
would have been handcuffed.
Oh, yeah. You keep saying you're a big target. Are you a celebrity or something? Dude, I don't know who you are, man.
Yeah, but it's good. So they don't ask you.
You keep bringing it up, man. That's what I'm asking. That's all.
You know. Act like you don't know. But it's cool. We'll find out tomorrow. Okay? We'll find out tomorrow.
As Marcus waits for the officers to recognize his celebrity status, he encourages them to crank up the radio on another 80s hit, Owner of a Lonely Heart.
I gotta say it. Free yourself. Y'all both white, right? I'm Hispanic. Exactly.
You realize that nobody else is brought up race except you, right?
Bring up what the I want to bring. It's a free country, right?
I'm just letting you know. There's nothing against.
I can say what the I want, but if I was a white man, if I was the CEO of Morgan and Morgan,
I'd arrest you too.
You know the messed up thing, Marcus. If you were the CEO of Morgan and Morgan, and no, you don't have to be a white guy for that. If you were the CEO of Morgan and Morgan, at least we would know who the hell you are. We don't know you. We don't know you, sir. And just like y'all don't know me for real, I'm just a talking head. I'm just a person on here. We don't know you, Marcus. We don't. Okay, we don't. So when you come to these officers and you're like, hey, it's me, Marcus Jordan. I'm Michael Jordan's son. They don't know who the hell you are. Okay, they don't know and they don't care. In fact, they might even take themselves out to dinner because they can say, I arrested Marcus Jordan. I don't get it. I don't get why he thought, you know, that he was going to get some type of special treatment. Nobody knows who you are, sir.
Someone that does. How y'all quiet as what? There's cameras in here?
There's been cameras the whole time.
I know. Why y'all quiet now?
Everything I say, you turn back against me, bud.
I'm not turning. What am I turning back against? Name one thing.
You told me to be quiet in the beginning.
Told you to be quiet when?
Right when we got in the car. I told me to shut up. And then everything I say, talk about race.
I didn't say nothing about race, but I did say if I was a.
As soon as somebody brings up race, I be quiet because I that's not what I'm about. All right.
Bulls.
And that's exactly the reason why we're there.
How about this? Can I call?
This is definitely Michael Jordan's son, unfortunately, Beth, right? It would be funnier if he was just clout chasing and he wasn't even Michael's son, but this is actually him. And for Michael Jordan, this is sort of embarrassing, right? Just a little bit. So I'm going to block this creature out of my chat and continue.
According to the arrest affidavit, the officers who came upon Marcus on the tracks were told that the same car had allegedly fled from an attempted traffic stop only a few minutes earlier. The affidavit also states that officers tested the white powdery substance and it tested positive for cocaine. Marcus Jordan was allegedly transported to the Orange County DUI Center, where he refused to take a breathalyzer test and bonded out later that day. According to court records, Jordan has been charged with 1 count of driving under the influence.
All right, so we are all done with that video, right? Obviously, Michael Jordan's son just had to make a complete fool of him, right? Why wouldn't he? Right? Why wouldn't he make a fool of his father? He also thought for some reason that he was going to skate by some charges, and we don't know why. He wasn't very nice to the police or anything like that. All right, so the next person that we're going to watch, I said this man must think he's entitled to freedom, all right? He was caught shoplifting, and instead of just acquiescing to the police and saying, okay, you can take me in for shoplifting for the probably 100th time, he decided that he was going to take the police on a wild ride. Okay, he didn't feel like he should be arrested. You know, I'm going to do one before that, guys. I'm so sorry. Be sorry. Thank you for your patience. I'm going to do this guy first. This guy was told that he was not acting right and he didn't choose to listen. And this is what happened when the police got to him. All right, this is a some sort of resort.
Good, dude.
Doing well, doing well. What's going on?
Something up.
What's up?
No.
Seems like you guys had a lot to drink.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, is there a reason why you're trying to get into the building? Clearly, it's. Well, that's not what I heard. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You got any evidence?
You guys are staying here?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys have ID?
Yeah.
That I can see?
Yeah. We're definitely not trying to get in anywhere.
That's fine.
ID?
Hmm?
You want ID?
Yeah.
Here's my ID.
All right. Thank you. All right. Do me a favor. Just wait for me back over there.
Okay.
Do you have your ID, sir?
Yeah.
Boss. Boss man. Boss man.
Hey, for real. Like, the guy's hanging out. Not doing anything wrong.
That's fine.
Why you flash the light in this?
I'm trying to wake him up.
Why?
Now imagine if you came home or you came to your business and you were just doing like routine stuff. You're closed, you're not even open. And there was 3 drunk bastards laying in front of your door, refusing to get up, looking a hot mess, lobster skin. All right, what would you do? Right? How would you respond? Because they're going to act like the police are inconveniencing them. You know, this whole episode's about entitlement, but how would you respond to this?
Because I need his ID.
What do you mean? We paid to be here.
I know, but I was called out here that you guys overly intoxicated.
Overly intoxicated?
Yes.
We're just hanging out.
Yeah, well, apparently you guys are trying to get into the building, and hey, boss,
building?
I need you to get up. Josh.
Dude.
Do me a favor, stand back. Stay back over there.
Fred, don't worry about it.
Stay back. I'm not gonna tell you again. Stand back.
What are you doing?
So Midwest, what do you call it? Midwest Safety doesn't tell on this one, so I don't know if it's. Let me see if it's in the chat. No, it does not. So I don't know. This might just be one of those few that they don't have a lot of information on, so there's nothing. But this was posted on February 8th or February 5th. Sorry. And I don't think we saw anything about where this is when we saw. Yeah, no, they just pulled up. So I'm gonna run it back just so you guys can see what the police saw when they got there. Okay, so this business owner, it's a resort. So I think it's some sort of like hotel, bar, restaurant combo. Probably with like a pool in back that you can go to. That type of thing where you will pay resort fees, but it's not really like a high-end resort. It looks like this is a resort, but the doors are closed. Okay, so this is what the police see when they first get there. Okay, this is a troubling scene, right? Because this looks like a few homeless people. This looks maybe like a Skid Row type of environment just from them laying there. So obviously the business owners were inconvenienced by this, and as anyone would be if there was 3 drunk slobs laying in front of your door trying to get in, you know, yanking at the door with their lobster skin and their drunk minds. All right. Dan Doyne says, I saw this already. Brent is such a weird dude. He's so aggressively clueless. Is Brent one of the dudes? Do you know Brent? Tell us more. This is probably Florida, though. But let's continue.
Good evening, gentlemen. How y'all doing today?
Good, dude.
Doing well, doing well. What's going on?
Something up.
What's up?
No.
Seems like you guys had a lot to drink.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, is there a reason why you're trying to get into the building? Clearly, it's. Well, that's not what I heard. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You got any evidence?
You guys are staying here?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys have ID
Yeah.
that I can see?
Yeah. We're definitely not trying to get in anywhere.
That's fine.
ID?
Hmm?
You want ID?
Yeah.
Here's my ID.
All right. Thank you. All right. Do me a favor. Just wait for me back over there.
Okay.
Do you have your ID, sir?
Yep.
Boss. Boss man. Boss man.
Hey, for real. Like, the guy's hanging out. Not doing anything wrong.
That's fine.
Why you flash?
Actually, sleeping in front of a business, there is something wrong with that, right? You're loitering. You're trespassing at that point. They don't want you there. You don't get to sit in front of a business and yank at their door because you're so drunk. Go home, call it Uber. I'm sure between the three of you guys' fixed income, you can afford a $11 Uber to your house probably. Because if you're sitting out here drunk, you probably do this often. There's no reason to be loitering in front of a business acting like this. They don't owe you a place to lay down. This is not Skid Row, which, by the way, I believe it doesn't exist anymore. But this is not Skid Row. Right? So get from in front of their business. And if the police are coming there to tell you to leave, don't think that you're going to interfere and grab the police and tell, hey, stop being a douche, man. You don't wake up my friend. Get your friend and get the hell out of here. You see what I'm saying? Like, how am I going to watch this and be like, this officer is wrong. He needs to leave them alone. He's harassing them. I mean, get your behind up and get from in front of this business. Hey, we're not about to call you an ambulance, none of that. Get up and go. Now, if the one laying down doesn't wake up, they will have to call an ambulance. They will.
I'm trying to wake him up.
Why?
Because I need his ID.
What do you mean? We paid to be here.
I know, but I was called out here that you guys overly intoxicated.
Overly intoxicated?
Yes.
We're just hanging out.
Yeah, well, apparently you guys are trying to get into the building, and hey, boss,
building?
I need you to get up. Josh.
Dude.
Do me a favor, stand back. Stay back over there.
Fred, don't worry about it.
Stay back. I'm not going to tell you again. Stand back.
What are you doing?
Fred.
Like, seriously.
I'm asking you nicely to stand back, please.
Don't worry.
You really going to want to make this into a bigger issue?
No, I don't.
All right, then please stand
why
back.
Are you bothering the guy?
Stand back. I'm not going to tell you again.
Fred.
Josh.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, seems like he's having a good time.
It's not looking good for Josh. He's definitely going to be hungover in the morning. Okay, you guys saw Josh there, barely alive. You know, but let's continue.
Hey, boss, do you have any ID with you?
Yeah, he does.
Do you have your ID? No. You don't? Okay. All right. Thanks for looking over here. All right, so they're like extremely out there. It's up to you guys. Are you guys trying to kick them out?
I guess here.
Yeah. I mean, I already have enough for disorderly intox. I can take all three of them. Hey, boss, do me a favor. Wait up.
She said, yeah, you can get him out of here.
Over there for me.
Let me tell you something.
Wait up over there for me.
That guy is...
Stand back over there for me.
Over
All right.
there, the young kid.
Turn around. Stop. Turn around.
All right, let me start slamming before the YouTube.
I'm not trying to be an asshole.
You really want to do this? You really want to do this?
Are you seeing me being an asshole?
Oh, Lord. And, you know, they're going to tase him. I don't know why he's doing this. They're going to tase him. Now, you might be able to not allow them to put cuff on you for the time being, but once they get in your ass with that taser, it's over for you. The taser, most of the times, is going to win against a drunk person. We've only seen one person win against a taser, and I believe he was having a schizo episode. So unless that's what this is, I don't know why he's even trying to play this game.
I'm telling you to get on the ground now.
Oh, why?
Why? Get on the ground now.
To be an asshole.
You really want to go through this?
Why are you being like
I don't want to do this. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground now.
Brett, I'm the yacht.
Get on the ground now. I'm not gonna tell you again. Get on the ground now. Keep your hands out of your pocket.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
All right, just look. Relax.
No.
I'm telling you, relax.
Use the camera.
What are you doing?
Yeah. I don't
He take
understand,
his
but
body cam
what's
off.
going on?
Wait a minute. He done took his body cam off. Did he take it off? He done put it on the table and say, you know what? I'm gonna get this. Wait, when did the body cam come off? It came off at some point. Oh yeah, over here.
That's too late.
Yep, it was.
Bro,
I'm not trying to be anything.
Yep, you put it down.
I'm not trying to be anything. I'm not trying to be an asshole or everybody.
you really want to do this? You really want to do this?
Are you seeing me being an asshole?
I'm telling you to get on the ground now.
Oh, why? Why?
Get on the ground now.
You being an asshole.
You really want to go through this?
Why are you being like
I don't want to do this. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground now.
Brett, I'm the yacht.
Oh,
Get on the
okay.
ground now.
Oh,
I'm not gonna tell you again.
So that was the one who was originally trying to handcuff him, and in the scuffle, it fell off. Somebody picked it up, put it down, and then he goes to pick it up. Okay, all right. It's funny because I see these, I see these body cams survive a lot, but yep, the manager picked it up again because it fell and put it there.
Angry at me. Or,
I'm not angry. I told you from the beginning.
like, we're pretty simple people.
I told you to stay back multiple times. You ignored my lawful commands. Then I told you to put your hands behind your back, and you ignored me. And you decided to fight. So this is where we're at.
Fight.
You didn't fight? Okay, well, my camera says otherwise. Hey, stay over there. Stay over there. You stay down there.
Dude, that guy,
You stay down there. This could have been avoided easily.
I don't understand what's going on right now.
All right, well, you made this into a big ordeal, so this is where we're at. You do realize I could have tased you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have ended really badly.
I'm not trying to create problems, but I don't get it. Like, I'm not trying to cause problems, man.
Oh, well, now you got yourself into a big problem.
So what's up with the student dog?
I only spoke to one of them.
Uh-huh.
They're almost passed out. He decided to fight, so
I didn't fight at all.
he's coming with us.
Okay, sit up.
Okay.
5013. Can I get meds to my location? I'm gonna cuff him to the back. I'm gonna cuff him in the back because he's
Back here.
okay.
Why are you grabbing me like that?
You could have done this the easy way.
I did try that.
No, you didn't.
He's gonna handcuff you. He's gonna put in the back. Okay. No more fighting. Okay.
I haven't been fighting at all. I don't even get what the hell's going on right now. So, I got it.
Yes, pat him down. Not yet. All right. Well, I tried to get his ID. He gave it to me. Tried to talk to the other two. The other one that was on the floor, he was like passed out, so I was trying to wake him up. When I was trying to get him up, he came up to me, and I told him to stand back multiple times. He ignored. At that point, I walked away because the manager came in. He was telling me, all that they were doing, they were trying to get in through the closed building, whatever. Well, as I'm talking to the manager, he approaches me, and I tell him multiple times to stand back. He approaches me again. Once he gets like really close to me, I'm like, all right. I decide to, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna detain you for now. That's when I like try to put cuffs on him, and he started fighting. And then I told him multiple times. I even held him at taser point. I really avoided the taser because I don't want to.
Got you. All right.
But other than that, he did, push me and do all that. We were fighting.
Okay. All right. Okay. We're gonna charge you for battery on enforcement. You're gonna charge him with resisting arrest. Okay.
Yep.
You're gonna have to pat him. Put the gloves on. Can you step out real quick? I have to pat you real quick. Yep. All right. So let him. You gonna come with any family?
Yeah,
Okay. Who are they?
they're in there. Like, I don't even get what's going on right now.
All right. Step inside. Real quick.
In here?
Yeah. You got his name, right? Oh, watch out. Be careful.
It's hard to get.
Okay.
The original officer, a rookie, now revisits the scene with a supervisor to find the other two suspects are gone. The supervisor moves on to review the use of force with the original officer.
So there's vomit here on the floor.
They said nothing. They're just on vacation or whatever. Apparently, the manager told they were like yanking on the doors.
Right.
So I told them if they have any ID, do that. Was fighting Brent. He gave me this like off the back. He gave it to me there. I come over here. I tell him, let me see your IDs. The other one's working on it. He's trying to he's like almost in and out of consciousness.
Right.
The dude over here was literally like he was completely passed out. So
right.
I'm like, hello, wake up.
Yeah.
Shining my light. He comes out of here and like stands in front of me. He's like, hey, he's got cancer or something like that. Like, why? That's up. Why are you shining his light? I'm like, bro, like back off.
Right.
I'm just trying to wake him up, make sure he's good.
Okay.
Once that happens, the actual supervisor comes out and he sees me that I'm arguing with them. So I decide to take a break. I walk over here and I'm telling.
Had you already called for code 4 at that point? No,
because he wasn't actively resisting or anything.
You were just having an argument with him. Okay. Like a verbal argument. Okay.
So at this point, I'm here talking to him. I'm like, hey, like, I was standing right there exactly over here. So, like, what do you want to do? Blah, blah, blah. Like, what's the end game here? And he's like, no, like, at this point, I don't know.
What's wrong with you, James? How can you just come into this damn stream? I thought that was a woman. That's just ridiculous. All right, let's continue.
And then he comes out down the stairs, like, sort of in an aggressive manner. I tell him multiple times, stay back.
So he traveled from up there down here.
Down.
So he went down 50 feet.
Yep.
To come confront you, right?
I told him multiple times, stand back.
An aggressive manner being yelling.
He was just like walking, like forward like this. Like just,
right. So he's walking towards you like he was walking directly to you with pace.
Yeah.
Was he saying anything?
He was like, oh, like, I don't remember what he was saying, but he was saying something.
So he was yelling something?
Yeah.
Was it loud? Was it?
I don't remember. It was,
okay.
I don't remember. I have to review the camera.
Okay.
Once he gets over here, he stands like almost like right in front of me. I'm like, bro, like, I'm not going to ask you one more time. Stay back over there. And he's like, no, like, blah, blah, blah. So at that point,
so he verbally refused your
took my
directive
out from here, and I just went like, all right, come here. And when I did that, I was about to close the cuff, and he did this.
Okay.
He yanked his arm.
So you were trying to put a cuff on somebody from the front.
Like, I grabbed his arm.
Okay.
When I like did that, I don't remember what I did, but I think I grabbed his arm.
And he yanks away.
So once that happens, we're like standing like.
Was he standing over here or was he standing over here? Okay.
And at one point, I was standing here.
So you got in between him and the other people when he yanked?
Once I saw that I was in a bad point, I took out my taser. And that's when I called out, I had one at taser point. I held on my taser point. I don't know how to describe it, but he came up this way.
So you got back over to this side?
Yeah.
Okay.
I go up to him and I just try to like, get his hands behind his back. And then that's when he like does this. I try to take him down. He caught himself with the railing over there. I took my taser out again.
I'm going to say this. I don't think his use of force was out of line, right? This man continued to approach and question, what he was doing in terms of trying to figure out what was going on with the other two people. Now, if the police approach you and two of the people that you're with look like they're almost completely passed out, right? Because one of them was passed out and the other one was like in and out of consciousness. If the police approach you and that's what they see, they're going to try and see if those people are okay. You don't have a right to interfere and say, hey, those are my friends. No, the police generally, they wear a uniform and they have badge numbers and things like that in order for you to know. So that there's a code that you see, okay, that represents an officer. And there's those people who will exploit it and try to pretend that they're cops, but we're not talking about them right now, right? There's a reason why they have those uniforms and badges so that you know that their presence is there for a reason, right? So if you're drunk, okay, but I don't understand how people get drunk and they start fighting and arguing with the police. Don't go out if this is how you become when you get drunk. Don't do it. All right. I do think, maybe they're just doing the use of force stuff to just cover all their bases, right? And to not present as like bias. But I don't think his use of force was out of line in this case. I think it was right in line with what was happening. I mean, you keep coming up to the officer and saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? You don't have a right. That guy is sick. Okay. All those things might be true. Excuse me, but he still has a job to do. And You as a regular average citizen can't impede that.
I was about to tase him, and I didn't. We came back over here, and this is where, like, I think I did a frontal takedown. Like, I grabbed him here, did this, and then he fell hard on the ground.
Okay.
He fell somewhere around over here. Right there, that's exactly where he was laying down. So we were somewhere here. So this is where he fell down. I take my cuffs out again, try to cuff him. He yanks away, and he's, like, moving his arms around. At that point, I take my taser out, and I take the cartridge out, and I put it up against his body. I'm like, if you, like, move, I will tase you. And he, like, gave in.
Okay, and then that's when you cuffed him?
That's when I cuffed him.
Okay. Don't take your cartridge off next time. It's the same force level. Hold him.
What?
We're going to put you in a different car.
Dude, I'm okay. I'm not a bad person.
Turn around. But first usually works. Okay.
What's up?
Nothing.
So we have some rules in my patrol car, okay?
Okay.
I know that you got into a little scuffle with this deputy over here, okay? If you listen to me, if you try anything, it will be the worst mistake you've ever made in your life. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Try to do that again.
He said, "Try me." He said, "I know you tried this deputy, but you ain't finna try me. Try me." And you know, sometimes you gotta tell these folks. Sometimes you gotta let these folks know, because they will try the guy that they feel like they're physically superior than. Like, he probably thought, "Oh, I'm bigger than this cop. I'm more muscular." You know, whatever. He might have thought himself to be better, and you know, they're not gonna play with you. And that's probably why they reviewed the use of force to say, okay, well, was this guy defending himself? And yes, if you are approaching an officer trying to question him doing his job, sir, you're out of your mind. Okay, you are out of your mind. And it just is what it is. All right. So we're gonna continue. There's only a couple of minutes left on this video, and then we're gonna really get into that thief that I told you guys about, because I really wanted to get into that one.
Again, it will be the worst thing you've ever done in your life.
I didn't.
Okay.
Get this.
As long as we have that understanding, okay?
All right.
Wonderful.
Okay. Now.
Well, at least we can say that they weren't driving. I have dealt with my fair share of people who linger too long at the neighborhood bar, but a certain call comes to mind, and it's not because of the danger that was involved, but because of the lack of investigation that was needed. And it might have been the quickest arrest that I ever made. Call came out as a male attempting to break into his ex-girlfriend's house, and upon arrival, there was a male outside the house kicking the door and attempting to get inside. And this, of course, is rare because most criminals leave before the police arrive. And once I made contact with the male, he appeared so intoxicated, I don't even think he knew that I was an on-duty police officer, because I remember thinking to myself, this guy seems so out of it. Let me see if he'll admit to what he did on his own. So I said to him, "Sir, are you locked out of your house?" And he said, "No, it's my girlfriend's house and she won't let me in." So he told on himself. So I then say to him, "Step down here and let me see if I can help you figure this thing out." He then extends his arm as if to shake my hand. He was arrested on the spot, and he did do some jail time over this case. Now imagine for the moment that you're the officer that arrived to this scene that we have today, and you walk up and see three people either taking a nap in a strange location, or there might be something more suspicious going on. Now,
you know, and I love hearing him because he has very good perspectives on all of this. I mean, this is a bizarre scene to walk up on as a police officer, right? Any police officer is going to see this and be like, "Oh, I need to get something under control. I might need EMS. I might need backup." You know, there's a lot. And that officer is new. He's a rookie, right? That's what they called him. And that's probably the only reason why they were reviewing his use of force in this case. But I mean, you know, all of them, he's literally the only one who can stay awake. So is this just alcohol, or are they possibly under the influence of more stronger substances? Right? Did they find a drug connect in this resort town that they're in? I don't know. But anyways, we're going to move on to the next one. And this bandit, right, this bandit here, I believe that he truly thinks that he's entitled to freedom, right? He thought he could rob a store and still run away from the police. But he just chooses the most unbelievable route when he's faced with having to either, you know, turn himself into the police or keep trying to run. And we're going to watch it all play out here right now. All right, make sure you guys hit the like button for me, share, subscribe, do all of that. Okay, I'm here bringing you guys a good time, so I would appreciate if you guys hit the like button for me. Okay, all right, let's continue.
Make sure you take care of your pants as long as you can. Make sure you spend time.
Something going on with
them. I'm gonna get butt naked now.
Oh.
Following reports of a robbery and multiple thefts on Saturday, March 23, 2024, police in Vancouver, Washington locate their suspect on the roof of a nearby restaurant, where his bizarre and increasingly reckless behavior reaches new heights. Things take a shocking turn, however, when the suspect's attempts to evade the police leave him dangling dangerously from a telephone wire. The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. Just after 5 p.m., an officer with the Vancouver Police Department responds to reports of a robbery and assault at a nearby restaurant. When he arrives, he meets with the victim, Shayla, and her sister, Dana, the restaurant's owner, to get a description of the suspect.
What did this guy look like?
He was African American, I think.
Light skin, a black puffer jacket, bald,
no teeth.
toothless.
So the homeless guy comes in, says, I need to borrow a phone.
Jumps over the counter.
He said, I need a phone. The police are after me. I said, we can't help you here. You can take, because there's a front entrance and a back entrance. I said, you can take that back door right back out and find some help somewhere else. He said, why not, man? Why not, man? I said, please leave. We're not going to help you.
Yeah.
He reaches over the counter, grabs her phone. She screams, give me my phone. He starts booking it towards the back exit. We run after him.
So he went out the back.
Yeah,
Okay.
After the suspect fled, he threw the phone to the ground and disappeared down the street. At the same time, another officer was responding to a separate call about a bike stolen from a yard and power tools taken from a vehicle in the same neighborhood. Neither officers yet realized the incidents were connected, or that this string of mischief was only the beginning. The officer leaves the restaurant to search the area. Soon, multiple bystanders flagged him down, reporting that a man had climbed onto the roof of the nearby Little Caneo restaurant.
The last place that we saw him was above, like by that power line. I don't know.
We have technology. Let's find out if he's still up there.
The drone provides a visual on the suspect, who would later be identified as 47-year-old Ramondo Everett Stanley. As the officer attempts to get a closer look, Ramondo's behavior takes a destructive turn.
I can't confirm it's the same date for mine. I can only speculate. I need to do a field show. Yes, same 14. He's got like a piece of the electrical wire. He's just breaking windows on that building that's on the the east side. Sir, we're a little preoccupied right now. We got a dude on the roof that's throwing things at us. Okay, well, if you want to hang out, we got to get him into custody first. We can't really take eyes off of him. It's 2 buildings. Throwing bricks. They want your heads.
Bricks off the building.
While one officer keeps a close eye on Ramondo, another heads into the Little Caneo restaurant to speak with the employees and attempts to find a way onto the roof.
There's no physical access in here, right? To the roof? No. Are you guys okay? Injured at all? No?
No. Every time, whenever they work on this part of the building, they take a ladder.
Okay.
And from the parking lot. That's how they get up there.
Okay. Even if you're saying you're looking for, at least trying to hide.
Oh. Yep.
With no access to the roof from inside the restaurant, officers are left baffled by how he got up there in the first place. Meanwhile, an officer outside tries to talk to Ramondo, and the full scale of what they're dealing with becomes alarmingly clear.
And so he's standing on the ledge right now. What happened? You got where?
It will be.
Okay.
Get that thing off me. Yes, out the window. Right off the block. I know I'm big bomb. And I'll blow the whole truth. Now, it's a pretty big building. So do as I say, and we're going to get to the bottom of this.
You know, it's windy and I'm having a real hard time hearing you. Yeah. Please don't pull on that. So that wood is going to break and you're going to fall.
With a suspect who's potentially under the influence, getting him down safely before he hurts himself or someone else will prove challenging.
Another unit coming in. I need you on the main street side. That's another entrance. You can get into another set of buildings.
Thankfully, an employee is able to provide the keys to a vacant building next door to the restaurant. Officers prepare to breach through an upstairs window, but they have no idea the risks Ramondo is willing to take to evade capture.
I'm fine with the four of us because we got to get up here because he's breaking now. So.
All right, so I'll be shielded and talking. You're lethal. Less lethal.
I'm going to go hands on him.
I want to fucking my ball. What's your name? Don't worry about it. Get my ball, please.
Yep, I think he's hanging on the wires.
Still hanging on.
Let's go. Let's go. Move up. So be careful. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Hey, man, we don't want to do this. Come on, dude. You talk. You talk.
No. So you're going to fall here. All right. Anybody climbing in? You're not there. Come on, man. Come here. Everybody, you don't need no blanket. I don't want no blanket. Hey, you're going to fall, man. I don't want you to fall. I got to reposition.
Keep verbal to that.
Jake, I'm going down.
It's fine. It's fine.
I wouldn't do that. Why don't you come down? We can talk, man. Come on. We'll talk to your boss. Get him out here. Back up and then get going. Come on, man.
If we back up, will you come back over here?
Let's go. You got a fat now. Will you not go over there if we stop talking to you?
Hey, who's down there with you?
Yeah, monkey.
Hey, Butler, if you want to come down here, and I don't know if he's going to make it across. He's trying to climb across right now, the wires.
Ramondo perilously hangs 20 feet over solid asphalt.
Sorry, y'all. I was still muted. This makes me think like he must have this might be his third strike, right? If he's running like this, he's willing to do all of this. What a guy. Now he's hanging up there on a busy street, so you know everyone is up watching him. But I really don't get this. Just stop. Give it up. This is a great find, Beth. It is. All right, let's continue, guys.
Fall from this height could be fatal, but as one firefighter explains, a fall isn't the only danger he faces.
Which one's the hot one?
So the weatherhead's hot. Up one's hot. He's on cable and telephone.
He's just on telephone stuff. Yeah, okay. If he goes up top,
the other ones are going that pole. Those hot. They're not that weatherhead right there.
Okay.
Hey, get teams to check out, bro. You got some easy. Tell him to check it down. Wasting my time. I'm in charge.
To ensure Ramondo's safety, officers think of a way to break his fall.
Can you bring the truck over so we can have the truck?
No.
I would I don't want to lose. I don't know.
Hey, children.
Let's leave the truck.
Make sure you take care of your parents as long as you can. Make sure you spend time.
Something going on with them. I think it's reasonable to bring it
It's very important.
We can
It's all right,
pull their engine up, get them underneath immediately.
Hey, can you get out of the road, please?
Get out, bro.
Guys there with your kids? You guys are going to need to go. You don't want your kids watching this. Get your kids out of here. If you're comfortable with bringing the truck up, then we'll get at least.
Okay. They're alcoholics. Weedholics.
Yeah, we can
When the computers don't need that.
I'm fine with that. Hey, when we do bring that engine up,
I'm gonna hop on.
we'll just have one.
No, I don't know why the heck they would say, oh, we're going to use this fire truck to break his fall. That is going to break his back, if anything. You know, I used to see them doing like those balloon things or those big, like they'll do like a big, not those like those inflatable pads or whatever. They usually do that. But they're saying they're just going to use the fire truck to break his fall. That's crazy. Let's continue.
One up top, because if he jumps down, he's going to jump off immediately, and we need to at least stop down here. But if he stays up, we'll be up there in a second. Is that cool?
Firefighters begin to move the truck into position beneath Ramondo, but they quickly realize there's a flaw in their plan.
A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Hey, he's already past you. No, he's already past you. Stop.
Ramondo hangs for the wire with only his outstretched arms, leaving him one wrong move away from a treacherous fall. In the meantime, 2 officers take position on the opposite roof in case he attempts to escape across the wires to the other side.
If he gets here, we're going hands real quick.
Okay, sounds good.
Because it's going to be a fight, and it's going to take all those people a little bit to get up here. Okay. And then trying to get him down, I don't know how we're going to do that.
Sounds good.
Let's just try to get him secured if he does get to the side.
Back on the ground, officers attempt to reason with Ramondo, hoping an enticing offer may convince him to come down on his own.
Hey, Rick, I got SIGs if he wants a SIG.
Yeah.
I got one.
He gives me one.
I'll give you one if you come down, dude.
Yeah, like it.
I promise. I
don't know if they're trying to lure him down like a crackhead, but cigarettes, really, that's the best you guys can do. Not even a hot slice of pizza, some Crocs with some socks in them, just a cigarette.
got him in my bag. I got a whole pack. You want menthol or regular?
Here.
I'll go get it, but you got to jump on the fire truck, man. That's not how it works. I can't give it to you up there. What, am I supposed to throw it to you?
Meanwhile, an officer on the roof calls Shayla, the victim of the earlier robbery, in the hopes she might be able to identify the suspect as the same man from the restaurant.
Currently, there's a gentleman. He's hanging from some wires. And if you'll tell me if this is the same guy that assaulted you earlier today.
Is there any way we can get you down? Oh, by doing what I said. I'll go to that one. You want to go that route? Get back. Give me what I want. That means get back. Back it up. I'm going to get butt naked now.
As Ramondo's jaw-dropping antics continue, Shayla arrives on the scene, and officers begin connecting the dots between each of their robbery cases.
You can probably go for where that Jeep is. Or maybe a little bit. Yeah, just don't get any closer than that. And...
I'll go up to that one.
Okay, yeah, that's him. Okay. And Sam 14, just for info, that is going to be 100% positive as my suspect for the robbery in the second degree.
And Sarge, it's the same for mine too, because he's missing a shoe. He left his other shoe at the scene of the theft 2.
Okay.
Yeah. What's that? Yeah, possibly, yeah.
Ramondo's charges will have to wait, as he's been holding on for just over 20 minutes, and it won't be long before exhaustion and gravity bring him down, one way or another.
You're gonna fall, dude. You know that, right? No! Hey, just get off, boy. Why do you want
I mean, look at this guy. It's ridiculous how many resources are being wasted because he wants to avoid the inevitable, which is that you're going to jail, buddy. He's a big dummy, shiesty bum. He's just sitting there hanging like a stripper, I really don't get this. What is the point of wasting resources? I mean, it's all these bandits too, but look at him. They described him. They said he's light-skinned, bald. He had a vest on. They saw him already to the T. Why didn't they put inflated pad under him? King Rooster, you heard me say that, but that's what they usually do. This time they put a fire truck. I'm like, that's going to break his back on the way down, but they probably don't. They're not going to lose. We're not going to lose much if this guy falls in. Let me stop. That was bad. Let me stop.
Back on the roof, officers are still puzzled by an earlier question.
I wonder how he got on that building. Like, what?
So I think I saw. So from the interior, from the inside that I saw, there was a round spot followed by like a block and then an air conditioning unit. With him and being as athletic as he is, he could have committed. If you commit to the jump, you're hardcore. So.
Firefighters moved the truck into a new position beneath him, giving an officer the chance to get closer to Ramondo. But what Ramondo does next is so unexpected, it leaves everyone in utter shock.
Hey, we have some stuff ready for you. Are you really trying to go to the bathroom right now?
Yes.
You're fighting gravity.
Oh. He's pooping. Can't remember that.
He's pooping. This is a deviant. You know, and this is how we are truly suffering by not having state-run mental hospitals right here. He started taking a dump mid-air. Only a savage could do that. Only an animal could do that. That's what he is. He's an animal. Okay? But they're going to just watch him in awe and continue to try and get him down. Because at this point, it doesn't matter how stupid he is. They need to get him down. The damage he can do to the wires and the telephone poles and things like that, that's more important than the fact that he wants to dangle off a wire instead of go to prison or return to prison, it appears.
Yeah, really defecating.
Hey, Log, just so you know, he did use the bathroom in his pants.
Backing away from the truck, officers wait for his inevitable fall. While landing on the fire truck would be less dangerous for Ramondo, an officer highlights a potential risk that could make the situation far worse when he does.
Hey, Wilkes, he's got access to like tools on top of this fire truck, just so you know. For
Are these power
so the top ones are the hot ones, the high ones. The ones that he's on are like TV and cable vision and all that kind of stuff. I think they shut off the power.
What's up?
5 more. Don't shoot me.
I don't want to.
My head. Mr. Till, you still ain't did shit I said.
By now, Ramondo has been holding on for nearly 45 minutes.
It's just us.
No, there's 3 other people on the other side.
Are they contacting? Come down.
Come on down.
Come down.
Oh, okay, he landed.
Just come on down the ladder.
Look at him. He looks crazy. He landed. Well, he didn't land on his foot, but look at him. Oh my. That was scary. Okay, let's continue.
Told you. Now. Don't shoot me.
If you talk to me, we'll figure out treatment. But if you just stay up there, we can, right?
Turn them off. Get off. Get out of here. Listen to me. Beep.
Will you give a warning?
Hey, you get out of the political orders. Force may be used against you, including flash rifle 40 millimeter.
I'll be on the backside for sure.
You understand? This is your warning. Force may be used against you.
We're talking about. I want everybody else to go. Okay? Even you. You're too big. I'll beat you in arm wrestling. If I beat him in arm wrestling, can't you be big?
I don't know about that, but here's what we're going to talk about. You come down.
3 minutes. I'll tell you those 3 minutes. If nobody supports you, they want to do it. Why myself?
So I want to help you get into treatment.
Please.
I want to help you get into treatment. You got to come down first, okay?
Is that the plan? How much time am I doing?
I don't know.
Just confirm one more time. Wilkes will shoot 40 only. Brad will be secondary just in case. I'll give you the command to shoot. Copy.
With officers positioned on both roofs and ready to act, it's now up to Ramondo how this ultimately comes to an end.
And everybody think I'm a snitch. And I got help from the lady. You know what? Took my TikTok and they think I'm a snitch. And I don't want
Sister's phone number?
until all this went counting now. So they chased me, 30 of them, and they came. I'll come down for you. Okay. Just come down and sit right here on the treatment. I know that's lying. I'm not lying. I'm coming down. I'm not lying. I can't wrong treatment. I'm in support.
So why don't you just take a seat on the top of the engine, then you can jump down from there.
Break my neck and I'm already hurt.
Yeah. And we're gonna get you checked out by the ambulance.
Sick in prison. I'm not gonna do anything.
You got my word.
I want to hug all you people that's here today.
All right.
You got my word. If you come down safe, man.
I'm 2 to 10 on how I did today. I hope I trained and learned, and you guys learned something. But you know what the guy told me? There need more soldiers out here. My robot. I love the world.
Be careful to get down. You want help or you got it?
I got bigger shoulders than you.
All right, bro.
All right.
All right, man. Be careful getting down.
I love the world.
Come here, bro. Come here. Give me a hand.
How can you grab me?
Yeah, I tried.
No, we
Stand up, bro.
Damn.
We gotta put your handcuffs. Make sure you ain't got no weapons on you, all right?
I know. I love you guys. I want for real. I'll take you here too.
All right.
I could rent to that. Well, I'll figure all kinds of. I love you guys. I'll be a snake. I want the sheriff's car. It was comfortable.
No, sheriff's car is off duty.
Well, he let me put my meth pipe in there. It was good to see you.
Sorry about that.
That's how I did.
So,
love you, kids. You guys are so tired of you guys. Whole body.
He wants to talk to paramedics.
You want to talk to medics?
He said his whole body hurts.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I didn't give up. Mama, love you.
You smell good?
Gerald.
Put some meth in there. Have some bomb.
Meth in there? No meth.
It's medicine. Meth is medicine for me. Fentanyl's not. Don't do fentanyl.
Paramedics finally arrived.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. We weren't going to, but thank you so much for the warning. All right, this guy is crazy. You know, I think he was just a ball of fun that we just needed to see because he was ridiculous. All right, so next we're going to see some multi-generational Karens, and then I'm going to send you guys off with some situations that I wanted to isolate and do last because they were very disturbing. Okay, I don't like to see these situations where a Karen is using Karen to like falsely accuse someone of abuse, to abuse someone, to railroad them. I don't like any of those types of stories. They're very depressing, and they sort of make it seem like any woman can lie, and that's really not the case. It tends to be fairly random, the women that can get away with things like this. But we're going to get into the entitled 2 generations of Karens, and then we'll get into that next one. All right, make sure you guys do me a favor, hit the like button. I do not know what is going on with YouTube today. YouTube is tripping. I don't know. But if you guys can hit the like button for me, I would greatly appreciate it.
Take it off now. You have to. I'm not a criminal.
On February 15th, 2024, officers were dispatched to the Four Seasons Hotel in response to a reported disturbance. Upon arrival, they encountered 2 women exhibiting aggressive behavior toward the hotel staff.
We have 2 guests that are clearly drunk and they're being very aggressive towards other people and they already start hitting people. So.
I want to get them out of here, I guess. Yeah. Do they stay at the hotel?
Yes, we kick them out and we escort them out, but they refuse.
They are guests?
They are.
And they evicted out of here?
They are.
All right, okay, relax. Okay, I got this. Okay, chill out. I'll take care of it. I know, but just let me. I know. I got the story already. Let me do my job. Hold on, hon. Okay,
Listen, I promise you right now.
It's just my
We don't even drink.
Okay. Hi, how you doing today? I'm Officer Friedman. Okay.
I'm Monica. How are you?
Okay, the store.
Listen, okay. I don't drink alcohol.
Do me fair. Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me. We're gonna talk. I'll let you talk, but I want to do it outside because I can't hear in here. Let's walk outside.
So listen.
Let's walk outside, hun. I don't want not inside. I don't want to talk inside.
Wait,
hun, please.
I want to say it because we don't drink alcohol.
Well, let's talk outside, please. Please, come on. Let's just talk out. I don't want to disturb anybody else. Okay? Why am I here?
I don't know. Well, listen. Let me tell you something.
Don't.
Not usually.
That officer is smooth because he pretty much got them to do what that business wanted them to do, which is get out, go outside. We don't want you here, right? That's why he was sort of for a second there having a hard time getting them to come outside. But he said, I can't hear you in here. Let's go talk outside, which is code word for I'm going to, trick you outside, dummy, because you're disturbing this business. And either way, you're being ejected and trespassed, right? They were being evicted at this, but they didn't care that these people paid. They were going to give them their money back. They were going to reprobate, or they were going to rebate them for the days that, that they did stay there and kick them out. Shacey Bum said, Victor, this is your people for sure. Well, maybe put country bumpkins, maybe. Yeah. That business may have cheated them out of some money. Well, no, they can always give the money back. But if they don't want you in their business, they have the right. Every paperwork that you sign to go stay in a hotel says that they have the right to refuse you service and kick you out of their business at any time if you start acting dumb. And this is what happened here. This is a 4 seasons, so these people are not broke, obviously. But their attitude was too much.
I didn't know what happened. All of a sudden,
I can't hit two people. I'm on magic here.
Okay,
one person.
Let me tell you just what I saw.
Okay.
All of a sudden, just people just so mean and just knocked me over and.
Where in the dining room?
Yeah, and listen, I'm in the travel business, and she's with me, my daughter, and I was knocked down, but listen, I didn't care about that. And then she was over there.
When were you checking out? Tomorrow?
No, I'm here. I just checked in today.
Okay, well, they not going to probably want you to stay here, but they got that right.
Wait, what?
Of course, because these people are fucking liberal.
Wait, what happened?
They have a right if they don't want you to stay here. They give you.
Well, I just came today.
No, that's employees.
And this is how you know this is a sign of low IQ, right? When you have people bringing up political parties when it comes to one particular business's rules, whether they're liberal or Democrat, they want you off of their property. You don't get to call them a snowflake. You have to leave. Okay, you have to really sit with yourself and think, what did I do to make these people want me to leave their business? It has nothing to do with their political party. They just don't want me here.
You know what? Do me fair. If you're gonna talk, don't curse. Okay, right now I don't need to write down things. I know what I can hear. I'm here, and it's being everything you say is being recorded. I cannot hear two people talking at once. If she's going to talk, you can't talk.
All I know is
I can't pick up what you're saying when she talks.
Hang on. I did nothing wrong. What
will be recorded.
I don't know what I did.
You recorded. You did nothing wrong.
Okay, well, it's gonna.
We did nothing. We came to a hotel.
Okay, whatever. Well, I wasn't here tonight.
We did not know.
All right, well, I understand, but this.
Go check the in there.
I asked you not to.
Don't touch. Okay, sorry.
Okay, if you're gonna keep on cursing,
I'll let you. I apologize.
Well, you don't. I can't understand when people do that.
For the cursing.
Well, that's a dirty mouth like that doesn't impress me. Okay, it really doesn't.
I apologize.
But it doesn't impress me. Okay.
Okay, she quit.
If you're not.
Okay, you both appear a little intoxicated tonight.
I'm not intoxicated.
You are intoxicated.
And you know what's so funny? This officer is an older gentleman. He said, "You ain't finna curse at me." He said, "My mama didn't even curse at me. You're not gonna curse at me." But I think some of these Karens are so used to treating people however they feel like it. They don't realize there are some people, regardless of what level in society you think they fall under, that they just have class. They were raised right. And you can't just talk to them any old kind of way. Okay? And this is for them folks. I don't understand why people don't get this. When you're raised a certain way, you can't just talk. Anybody can't just talk to you any type of way. You will be the nicest, sweetest person with the most respect, but nobody can just talk to you any kind of way. You know, we're all adults. So these Karens, for some reason, thought because he's a cop that he has to deal with their BS and their raggedy little attitudes while they're drunk and being put out of a hotel. Like, come on, lady. They don't want your money. Get out, get your crap, and go.
I can smell it.
I didn't drink.
I can smell alcohol.
Take me to, you know what?
Station. I will talk.
I don't
Okay.
drink.
Can tell the truth.
I
Don't
drink.
touch me. Do not touch me.
I don't
Do not
drink.
touch me.
Okay, I don't drink alcohol.
Okay, well, what's going to happen is
I don't
the
drink
hotel
alcohol.
does not want you here for their reasons, so you're going to be leaving. We're going to go to your room and get your stuff, and you can find another hotel.
Wait a minute. I don't drink alcohol, though.
I don't care what you do. The hotel has a right. It's their private property to have you leave the property.
This is so fucking illegal. Are you telling me I'm fucking arrested? I don't give a Are you telling me I'm leaving the hotel? Are you telling me I'm leaving the hotel?
This is not okay. Whatever
Really?
you're doing is not okay.
Okay, wait.
We did nothing wrong. Like, I don't care what you say.
Hang on. Shh. Are you telling me I'm leaving the hotel?
You've heard of
I had no alcohol. I don't drink.
that has nothing to do with whatever happened
tell me
tonight.
what does.
What that does is the hotel does not want you here.
Okay.
The hotel does not want you in their hotel. This is their property. It's like someone in your house and you don't want them to stay. They can't stay. So you're going to be getting your stuff in the room, and you're going to have to find another hotel.
Can you tell me right now, like what I did?
Whatever.
And you know, the thing that people don't understand is all the paperwork you sign. Let me turn the camera on for this. All the paperwork that you sign says so. It says the hotel has the right to refuse me boarding room, to refuse me service. Right? That's what you sign as you're paying to stay in the room. Don't be delusional. I understand we sign a lot of things that we don't look at, right? Not we, but like I understand a lot of people sign things they don't look at, but you should look at things like that. Because one day you're going to be somewhere and you're going to think you have more rights than you do. You do not. You signed paperwork that said that if they wanted you to leave, they could make you leave regardless of the fact that you paid. It doesn't say that you're going to leave for free. No, they can prorate you whatever amounts that you can get out and go back or get out and go find a new room. But they can absolutely refuse service to you and send you on your way. So why be a complete Karen and a complete mess? They can get rid of you at any time when they feel like it. They make you sign that paperwork so that you can't come back and say, oh no, I have a room, I can stay here. It's already happened. Somebody has already done that. Nothing that we think we're doing is new. Even Karens today, they're not new. Nothing that the new Karens are doing is really, really new. The old Karens have been doing that. So, you know, the mom is very surprised. Her daughter is saying, that's not okay. That's not okay. That's the paperwork you signed when you paid for your hotel room, whatever egregious amount that you paid. You should have made sure that you read the fine print and said, hey, I'm not going to sign that. You can't just kick me out. But they are, because if that were the case, then they can let any person can sit there and claim residency and refuse to leave and yada yada yada.
Whatever. I don't care what you did.
I need to know in your report.
Well, you're acting right now. You're acting aggressive, and you're loud, and you're intoxicated. Okay.
No, I didn't drink.
Okay.
I don't drink.
Why smell it on your breath? So I don't know how alcohol got all over your breath.
Why do you know? This is what gets me. Why do alcoholics lie like this?
So much I
You know
smell
what?
it.
I don't drink alcohol. I haven't in 15 years.
Your behavior in here is the reason they don't want you in here. Well, you and your daughter's
15 years I've never drank.
That's fine.
So I need to know now.
What?
Yeah. I haven't drank in 15
Okay,
years. We're gonna go into a really big problem.
Well, you could.
Oh yeah, we're gonna. I want to know now why you're telling me I can't.
Of course, the hotel does not want you on their property. The hotel does not want you here. And if you refuse to leave, you and your daughter will go to jail. Okay? Because they do not want you. This is their private property. And I'm telling you, the best thing to do right now is go get your stuff from your room, and there's a hotel across the street. You can stay there. If you refuse to, you will go to. You will be.
I'm not going there. Sorry.
Okay, then you will be placed under.
But I want to know why. Because you know what? I didn't drink.
Okay.
I don't.
That has nothing to do with alcohol. This had nothing to do with you drinking.
But it's
This had nothing to do with you. Just as.
But it must.
It doesn't. It has to do with your behavior. It's nothing to do with drinking. I don't care if you drank for the last 15 years or not. But I got here, you were yelling, you were loud, you were yelling. When I got here, you're acting aggressive towards me, and I'm going to tell you, the hotel has a right to have you leave. And if you refuse, it's their property. If you refuse, you will be placed under arrest. Okay? That's all I can tell you.
I guess arrest me.
Yeah,
we're
I am.
still with that.
You
Yeah.
can arrest
Let me
me.
get your stuff up. Hey, Jimmy,
You can't hurt my mom.
we're both going to go to, you know what? So the best thing to do.
Listen, I'm trying to just talk right now. He's trying to tell me that we have to leave and get another hotel room. No, listen, I'm telling you right now, this could be really bad.
Okay.
Because
Okay, so let's try to get you guys another hotel.
No.
They want to get you guys a new
People at the
hotel.
hotel are
Whatever.
trying to
This is
start.
so
listen.
sad.
It doesn't matter.
I'm
It doesn't
sorry,
matter.
but
It's their risk. Tells
it's
right.
because the fucking people right there. Look at that fucking four-eyed.
Hold.
Kelly, shut up.
It's not okay.
I am not doing anything. I'm not going to move.
Okay, so
I'm not going to do anything.
it's not-
I'm sorry. I'm
So listen. If they listen, so if they
I'm
want
not
you to, if they
moving
want you to
anywhere.
leave, you have to leave. That's all it is.
I'm
If
not
you
moving.
don't leave, you have to go to
So
jail.
why are we paying so much money?
Well, so
I'm going to jail.
If you refuse to leave, we have no choice.
okay.
Are you Trump or what?
Huh?
You know, like, what's worse, getting kicked out of a hotel room or getting arrested? Hotel room, arrested. Hotel room, arrested. Loss of freedom, minor inconvenience. Loss of freedom, minor inconvenience. Loss of freedom, minor inconvenience. This is ridiculous. The Karenness is just really dumb. They're very much dummies. Selma says, "Yo, what is up, Selma?" This is how Victor act when he drunk. And yeah, we saw Victor on stream acting drunk. He was getting slapped up and acting crazy. So yeah, a lot of people act like this publicly, and they think people are supposed to just tolerate and deal with them, and that's insane. To think that adults are going to want to deal with another adult who can't handle themselves or their liquor to the point they become just belligerent. And it's so funny that he smelled liquor on her, but she's like, I haven't drank in 15 years. Well, either you was drinking or you had liquor poured all over you. One or the other.
It's all about the
Listen, we don't want to take.
You're both going to go into jail together. You're both going to go to jail.
That girl is the one that threw me on the floor. I don't get why.
Threw her on the floor like really
No,
bad.
that girl threw me on the floor.
Threw her on the floor.
Listen.
Oh, sorry. You're gonna sit. You don't have to stand here and watch me. Go move away, please. This is the worst when people watch. Where did this all start at? So I get the story.
Basically, they checked in. They went up to the wrong room. They're clearly intoxicated. So they went up to the wrong room.
Okay.
They don't have the key card because they were at the wrong room. So
So
they
you just
couldn't
checked
get
it.
inside
Just
the
take them out.
today, yes.
Okay.
They couldn't get into the room because obviously they were at the wrong room. Their key card wasn't working.
Okay.
They demanded and started screaming at our colleague saying, open the door, this is my room, it's registered under me.
What time this happened at? Just now, or about what time?
In the past 20 minutes.
So they came in here, but they came in, they checked in, went to the wrong room, they got agitated, upset. Who went up there? They came back down here to tell, right? Is that where it
Yes.
happened at?
One of them did, yes.
So this happened in the lobby. Most of this stuff happened in the lobby.
No, it happened upstairs.
Who went up there?
Talia.
Who? Where's she at?
They hit Talia in the arm. They punched her in the arm. Then they yanked her arm and said, let's go. You're coming with me. The daughter said that. Yanked Talia's arm, said, you're coming with me. We're going to the lobby. Talia said, don't touch me. She got mad. She ran down to the lobby. She wasn't walking, she was running. She ran down to the lobby. She started complaining to our RAM right here. Then she came back upstairs. When I went upstairs to talk to mom.
So the mom's up there still, and
Yes, mom did not want to come downstairs.
All right.
I'm upstairs talking to mom. Mom
Okay.
is being very.
And they're just checking in now. They went up to the wrong room. They got out pissed off. The one girl went up there, started having a fight with her, an argument up there with her. Like, where did all this assaulting happen? Upstairs?
No, so on the second floor, the daughter, right? Okay. Kicked me by the elevator.
Is that on video anywhere?
Should be, yes. Then down here on the lobby floor, lobby level, she kicked me again.
Okay. So she's like more the violent one. The other one's just a loud mouth.
Yes.
Okay.
The mom is just.
All right. Well, we're going to just try to get them out of here. That's what you want. All right. What's going to happen is you guys cannot stay here. You're going to be issued trespass warnings.
Wait,
I'm telling you, this is what's going to happen. You can want me all you want. I'm talking slow and in English.
I'll just go inside right now.
You cannot go back in that hotel. You cannot go back in. Okay. This story is the hotel is private property. They have the right to have you leave their property. This is private property.
I don't care. I didn't do anything wrong.
The hotel still has a right to deny you access to their hotel, to their property. And that's what they're doing. They do not want you here. They're going to get your stuff in the room, and they're going to ask you to leave. Okay? If you refuse to leave, I have no choice but the rest both of you.
I'm not leaving.
Okay.
Sorry, so you know what? I'm not leaving. I'm just not.
You're
sorry. No, I'm not leaving.
I'm not either. We paid for this hotel. We did nothing wrong.
What did
They
you
don't
do?
want you
here. That's why. Who? Democrats.
They have green hair.
Democrats too. Who doesn't want here?
Treated us like shit
Democrats
for no reason. It's just not.
Wait a minute, Democrats. Who doesn't
I asked you before not to touch
I
me.
want to know who doesn't want us here.
I mean, we're just pissed.
Go get your phone right now.
I mean,
we're putting this on video right now. Hurry up.
You're not going back in the hotel.
I'm getting on.
I mean, I will.
I
don't give a f. I will.
Okay.
I don't care if you arrest me. I don't
Wait
give
a
a
minute.
f. This is not
do
fair.
wrong?
We're paying for this hotel.
They just don't want
Are you?
We didn't do anything wrong.
Liberal Democrats.
Are you guys refusing to leave?
You're a liberal.
Yes.
Liberal?
Yes.
Honey, turn off the Fox News. Okay, and I'm not trying to be nothing, but that person, that manager behind the desk, looked a little. So you're over here screaming liberal. Why? Because you saw a LGBT person? That's not right, Karen. Karen, you have no decorum. Karen. This is not right. I don't like how you're behaving right now, ma'am. Okay, you come into the hotel acting a damn fool. You don't even know where you're at, trying to bust up into the wrong room because you went and took the wrong elevator to your room. So now you're in somebody else's room. You got the nerve to think this hotel wants to deal with your crazy drunk behind for whatever long stay that you checked in, maybe 2 weeks, a week. And this is two generations of Karen right here. Notice both of them are absent of one thing. Not that thing is very important these days, but both of them are absent of one thing.
Turn around, please.
No.
Turn around, please.
No.
Don't.
Oh.
No.
Get away. No.
Stop resisting.
I don't care. It's my mom.
Mom's fine.
It's my mom.
Give me the other hand. Give me the other hand.
I can't be all sit there. You sit there. You're watching us.
Give me the other
You're
hand.
watching us. Right,
get to your feet. Get to your feet. Get to your side, hon. Let's go. Sit up. Sit up. Okay, ready? I'm trying to help you up now.
You hit me. You're going to another charge.
She already got the charge. She got a felony charge right here for hitting me. Yeah, he punched me in the face. Okay. Get up.
Take a picture now! Sophie!
Stand up. Push.
Okay, is that enough torture yet? Is that enough torture? This lady is a hot mess. Imagine this being your mom. This woman is uncouth. She's sitting there shouting. She done got my stream limited, you crazy Karen. I mean, she's just screaming at the top of her lungs. Nothing's really happening. And then look at the daughter. Look at these two. 2 generations of Karens. I mean, it just sucks that YouTube is literally not allowing me to play another YouTube video. All right, so let's hear what the mom and the daughter have to say while they're being arrested. They're now subdued, YouTube, so you can go ahead and stop yelling at me and smacking my wrists, right, for paying something that's already on YouTube. Stop screaming, lady. Yeah, she's insane, but it's not my fault. I didn't tell her to scream like a banshee. She did it, and it was interesting, so we watched it. All right, let's continue.
Drink alcohol and somebody fucking lock me up in here. Listen,
Just take a deep breath, okay? Stay in the car.
I'm telling you right now.
Get out.
No, I'm telling you. No, you're gonna listen to me. I'm telling you right now. There's something big going on.
Right.
I will not be treated like this ever.
Take a deep breath, okay? I'm letting you talk, right? We're just talking. Take a deep breath. All right?
I was locked in here for a long time.
I know.
I don't drink alcohol. I never have it. And I've got these things on my back.
Well, what happened today?
Nothing.
All right.
So what you're telling us is that you're just crazy, just like this. There's no substances involved. You are just insane, right? Because that's the only other reason why you would be screaming like a damn banshee, right? That would be the only other reason that you'd be screaming like a banshee. I'm wondering. All right, let's continue though. Let's see how this is going to play out for grandma and her daughter.
My daughter's with me right now. I mean, we did nothing wrong. Some idiot just, I don't know.
All right.
You know what?
Listen,
I honestly
listen, that's your daughter over there? So listen, I need you.
My daughter's with me. And listen,
okay, so
my daughter had nothing to do with anything.
Right. Listen, Monica, I'm right here. Just talk. All right? I know tensions are high right now.
I can't get my hair out of my mouth. Do you get it?
No, I'm not going to touch your mouth.
Touch my friggin' get it out of my
Monica,
hurry.
Just talk.
I can't.
Do you match my tone, okay? Don't worry.
Can I do this?
No, you're not going to be able to.
But I can't get my, I can't talk.
You can talk. You're doing a great job of talking. Just talk to me, all right? Listen, we're talking like adults here.
All right, hold on. I'm going to try and skip through some of this because, again, they're slapping me in the wrist. And we're not even watching them getting, moved to the next vehicle. Just kind of frustrating, that I'm being put in trouble for something that's happening on a different channel. And they got to stuff her in with 4 people again. Whew, this old lady is a hot mess. YouTube does not allow white folks slander. No, it's not really about the white folks slander. It's more so about them seeing like graphic stuff, which I don't get because, again, this is a YouTube channel. 1.3 million views already. Nothing here is being, and I'm pretty sure these channels are monetized. So why would I be being spanked? Which means I'm falling out of favor with the YouTube gods. All right, let's continue.
Take your one foot out. Bring your foot out. Bring one foot at a time. Come on, bring your foot out. What?
I'm in so much
Okay, no, one foot at a time. I'll help you. Come on. Come on.
Yo, you're in big trouble. I'm telling you right now. You're in huge trouble.
Okay.
You messed with the wrong person.
I'm sorry. Just walk this way, please.
Don't act like I'm the criminal. I'm not.
Okay.
I need to get the hair out of my mouth, please.
Okay. Well, when you uncuff you, you'll get your hair in your mouth, okay?
We got a big problem. If I'm not with her, I'm telling you right now.
You're with her. She's right there.
Just look at me right now. If I'm not with her in 1 second, calm down. We got a big problem. I know you're with me. I know you are.
We're here to help.
I know you are.
Listen.
I'm just telling you right now.
Okay. You're going to stay in there. She's going to stay in there. Okay? That's how it's going to be for now, right? I mean, you're going to be here for about an hour, okay? So if you just got to be calm. And there,
The people at the hotel were like yelling at us for no reason. We're just sitting there like, we just got here.
right. I understand, but something happened down there. Something happened down there to have you in here. I wasn't there, so I can't tell you. I can't. But like I said, I'm letting you know. Everything's being recorded. So. Okay. Kelly, you said you were going to be calm. What's that? You're hurt? What'd you say? You said you're going to be calm. That's your prerogative. That's fine. She doesn't look. You look scared. Just calm down. There's nothing you can do at this point. There's a bathroom there. There's a bathroom right there. Okay? I'm going to close this, all right?
No, I'm going to go.
All right.
Damn, he's cold. They got a bathroom. He said there's a bathroom right there. Okay? You don't got to ask me. There's a toilet in there with you. King said they're going to be there for about an hour. SMH white privilege at its best. Where are you seeing white privilege here? Like, why do you have to make everything racial? And then you're always loud and wrong. Cut it out, Victor. Cut it out, or you're going to be banned until January of 2026. Right? I'm getting sick of you and your nonsense. When black people get locked up, they will not come back down that hall to talk to you. What?
She said she's going to go to the bathroom, so I'll close it. All right?
You have the right to the presence of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and during any question.
Yeah, everything's a no.
If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement and during any questioning.
Yeah, everything's a no.
If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer my questions, you are privileged to remain silent.
No, I want to go home. This is nonsense.
I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement.
This is all like the Biden stuff. I want to go home.
Any statement can
Is this like a Democratic thing?
Any statement
no,
can
it's so weird. Well, what's going on? Can you tell me?
Yes, you are under arrest.
But for what? What did I do?
Trespassing and resisting arrest. The 4 seasons. They asked you to leave numerous times, and you said you would not leave. Both you and your daughter would not leave. The officers gave you an order to leave the hotel, and you refused to leave the hotel. And that's where we're at. So the officer's going to do paperwork. We're going to take you over to the county jail. We're going to book you into the jail, and then you're going to be released.
We did nothing wrong. Look, hello. Don't do it. Hello. I said stay with us. Calling you. We gotta go. We gotta hurry up. Now.
You got it.
Now.
Got it.
I'm telling you to get me out of here now. I don't think y'all will get me.
And you know, the delusion is really funny to me, right? So she thinks she's gonna say, "You get me out of here now, now," and she has that power behind her words. Honey, you're not going anywhere. You're gonna be booked like he told you, and then they're going to give you your one phone call. You're gonna get a bond hearing quickly, and then we're going to see you out if you have the money. You can even pawn that ring and that jewelry that you're flashing. But regardless, this ends with you going into booking. All right. I don't get why she doesn't see that. She thinks her privilege is gonna save her from an arrest. Not gonna happen.
Okay.
Hello? Can you tell me why I'm being held? You call my phone now. You don't want to hold on to traffic down.
Because this is not legal.
Yeah.
This is not legal.
I did nothing wrong.
We did nothing wrong.
Open the door now.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now. Open the door now. I'm telling you, I don't care. Tell me. Open the door.
Give us our dude. Bro.
They're doing democratic stuff.
Bro. Hey, and open the goddamn door.
Kelly, please stay there. Shut up. I got it.
Too small.
I got it. This guy's a fuck up. He's being paid by Soros. Both of them are. This guy right here and this guy right here being paid by Soros. Soros. Soros.
Mom.
Soros. You're right. Soros.
Mom.
Soros.
Mom.
You're being paid from Soros. Yeah.
I already have pictures in my leg that they all over.
Yeah, but it's indeed wrong.
I'm bruised.
We did nothing wrong.
They caught me up.
Yeah. We did nothing wrong.
They suck.
What are y'all trying to do?
Do that.
Hey, tell me what you're trying to do.
Just calm down so we can get this done so you can get
I
out of
want
here.
to know what you're trying to do. You come here right now. So what you're trying to do. Here. Tell me right now what you're doing.
Jesus Christ, I will call them.
Be quiet. I've got these guys. They're dead.
You know, at this point, they're just having a temper tantrum. Because regardless, you're not getting out. You're not going to get out till you calm down. And you're not going to unless you calm down, you're not going to get booked, which means you're going to spend more time in there. I mean, geez, at this point, they should have hit them with some canisters of something. Some sleeping gas, something. They were just ridiculous and full of energy, too. I mean, it has to be crack. That's the only other thing I can think of. But this is about to be wrapped up, so I'm going to end there. I was going to do one more, but that one has a whole lot of tussling and fussling and bustling, and I don't know. I don't want YouTube to keep just... Well, you know what? A lot of the tussling's at the end, so... But these are some domestic disturbances. I'm going to play these cases here. Actually, the first one is all tussling and bustling. Yeah, I'm just going to skip this one because right now YouTube is really being mean to me. They're not letting me play anything without limiting the stream and then later telling me, oh, well, we came to a conclusion nothing's wrong with your stream after we limited you for 6 hours. So anyways, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for coming to this impromptu show. I got out kind of early, so I was like, you know what? Let me do a show. But I will be back for some more. Okay, very weird time, and YouTube is being very strange with me. They're being so mean. They're spanking me on the butt. But you know what? They just released me. So because of that, because I'm a badass kid and I like getting in trouble, I'm going to play the next video, all right? We're just going to keep pushing myself out there a little bit more, even though I know I'm going to get in trouble for this, YouTube. I know you guys could spank me on the tuchus for this one. But we're going to get into this one because I did want to show this one. I told you guys I was going to do the entitled women, like the women are a problem type series, like which we're talking about these problematic situations where the women get just super overwhelmed and start acting crazy. All right, but I'm going to do 2 of them in this one video. There will be 2 of them that we're going to discuss here. All right, so if you guys can do me a favor and hit the like button. Okay, we have over 1,000+ views and we only have 19 likes. Can you guys try being nice? Like, you're obviously here with me watching, so just hit the like button for me. Don't be so mean. It's free. You don't gotta pay for it. Just hit the like button. All right, let's continue.
Tell me my rights. What have I been arrested for?
You're being ridiculous. You know that, right?
Today, we have 2 incidents. The first occurred on June 13th, 2023, when officers were dispatched to a residence in response to an ongoing domestic disturbance.
Knock it off! Knock it off!
In the interest of the channel, I'm going to fast forward through that. But I know you guys saw when we first started watching the video, her swinging at the officer when they got there. So obviously he was ready to call back up. Let's continue. See, hopefully we didn't miss too much at this point.
No, I cannot. Get the off me. Hell no. Get that no. Get the off me. Y'all think y'all doing something because y'all white.
We walked up on it.
Okay, I don't give a. Y'all didn't see what the he was doing.
You know, at this point, YouTube is just being comedic with me. I'm sick and tired of the bullshit, okay? I'm sick of it. Y'all let me watch these body cam videos all this time. Now I suddenly am getting 10 times in one stream. This is ridiculous, okay? It's not my fault that this woman is screaming like a damn banshee as soon as we get into the video. It's not my fault. I mean, Jesus, it's like somebody's sitting watching my stream just waiting to hit the button I'm not doing this shit. You guys can have a good evening, okay? I'm going to watch the rest of this video and then I'm retiring from YouTube forever. Okay.
Tell y'all, like y'all mother go listen. Yes, I am gonna listen. No, you're not going back to listen to. I am. Off me, bro.
Truly,
y'all
I am gonna listen to you.
Y'all white cops that always kill black mother. Y'all.
I mean, Victor, I don't necessarily disagree with you. I just think like the Karen-ness in their behavior. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me, Lana? Can y'all hear me? The AI recognizes that this is a black voice. That's not why it got the same thing happened. The color of my stream has changed so many, like you would think it's almost Christmas or almost a holiday or something. It has changed so many times just while I'm watching it. It's like somebody's sitting by, like, let me make sure what I'm gonna call this video. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you guys can hear me. So I took myself off of the screen, but I wanted to pause there because I forgot what I was gonna say now because I got so distracted. But what do you call it? Let me just see here. Entitled woman faces karma after recent. All right.
Out of here.
Calm down.
No, I cannot calm the down. Y'all think y'all know everything because y'all goddamn white? Where's my glasses at?
Do you want to talk to us?
Where is my mother glasses?
Answer my question and I'll work on that.
Now you a mother work on it. You ain't see what the that doing on me. You just seen what the I was doing to him.
Right, and
that's all y'all mother see.
Whoa.
Gives you the right to hit.
So that wasn't a cop that we saw on entry. I assumed that was an officer. So it was somebody else. And that's the tough thing, right? And I'm not going to say that this was her situation. I don't know if it was actually DV or not. But if she was the one being abused and she started retaliating, yeah, as soon as you step into that retaliatory role, now when the police come, they're not going to know who's who. They don't know who's doing what. Anybody can accuse anybody. You guys both have marks on you now. You know what I mean? So, you know, those type of situations get very tricky. But I do think in this case, the man had called and said that she was attacking him. So when they got there and saw her attacking him, they knew exactly what was happening, right? He called about that.
Hit me. That gives you the right to hit me.
Out of here, bro.
Does that give you the right to hit me?
Bro, you making me mad, bro. Get me out of
Like
here.
you
My
already
daughter
are.
upstairs, bro. Oh, where is my mother glasses? Oh, I swear to God, this bro.
Tell me what happened. Can we
Now
start
tell
there?
you what happened.
Can we start from there?
Let's tell you what happened, but y'all mother just arrested me because y'all seen me put hands on my for some he tried to mother do. Didn't he mother tell you?
have your glasses.
Happen? Okay, that ain't doing me no motherfucker better. Put them on my face.
Say please.
Please? Is that better?
It's better.
Bro, take this off of me.
You know, I mean, you could be polite, right? You're dealing with these officers. You're trying to get them to see your perspective and understand that you're a reasonable person. You could do without the cussing and the screaming, right? That'll probably work in your favor. Hey, Joanna Jenkins, I didn't even see you there. King Rooster said the AI and YouTube is working together to stop you from making comparison and the different treatment of certain people. That wasn't my intention in the first place. I honestly think that I'm just being hyper focused on because I'm doing body cam, even though everybody else is doing like a whole bunch of other channels are doing the same, and they're not being stricken. Like the thing that bothers me is that they're gonna make me do all this. Oh, I gotta fix this. I gotta change this title. I gotta tweak this thumbnail to get it green, and then they're just gonna turn it yellow just for me to refute it and appeal it and get it back green. Like, what is the point? You know, all of this just plays into limiting my stream, which is really stupid. So sorry guys, I went on a little bit of a rant because this keeps happening. Like this is becoming more and more common with these body cam streams that I'm doing. You know, I'm starting to feel like, damn, either I have to pre-record or something, but it's just really not. It's really not fair that my streams are getting taken down basically while they're live because of like quote unquote limited suitability, just for them to go back to normal after the stream. You know, it doesn't make any sense. That doesn't benefit me after the stream's over. Okay, I'm really gonna stop ranting now. Hopefully this lady takes some bass out of her voice so that they can turn my stream back green. I really think that's what it is, right? All her screaming and shouting and yelling. It's a whole lot, you know. He already called the police and said you were being aggressive. It really doesn't help for you to be screaming and yelling at the police officers. You know, even if you're asking them legitimate questions like, is this better? Like, just calm down. Maybe they'll actually hear you out.
Me? For what?
All right.
For what? What the f you trying to close the door for? You serious? You little racist ass white.
Stop.
No, you stop. Take this off of me. Just, bro, where's my glasses, bro?
Hold on, dear. I'll be aware.
Where is my mother glasses?
I just tried to put them on you.
No, you did not. Now you want to run.
Are you grandma?
Yeah.
All right. Do you mind? Keep on counting.
I'm not getting no baby.
You're not?
No, because I already got 4. Listen, I'm not getting no baby. So you call foster home, or you can call the
Where
dad.
cost yesterday, right?
Or the dad.
All right.
Because I'm tired. I'm tired of them
Okay.
babies. What's Avery's phone number? He got to come get this baby. You're going.
All right.
No, you're going to jail. He comes out that house. My name is on that lease.
He's leaving. I just need somebody with a baby.
Okay.
But can you take the baby until we get CSP here?
No.
Which will be like an hour.
No, I just put 4
That's
kids.
your grandbaby. Not even an hour.
That's my great grand. I'm tired. I'm old.
I get it, but it's a kid. It's got nothing to do with this.
Because I done told her about her way, and I told her what's going to happen.
So
And
punish
the
the
best
children.
thing. The best thing for her is to get the full force of the law.
Okay.
The full force.
I understand. Tough love. Yep.
That's right.
Okay. All right. So it's going to be domestic. Stop.
Stop.
Did she kick you? She smacked you? So I saw it on the police officer. Okay. And then it's going to be.
She drunk.
It's going to be vandalism too if she keeps that up.
No, I want that in my house, bro.
He is leaving.
No. Leave right now.
Yeah, you know, I really do, Joanne, because it really disrupts the flow of my stream. When I see that my stream is being like stricken for like violence or something. And I'm like, this video is a video that's on YouTube. You know, like, how is this happening? And why is it that my stream gets to be interrupted while I'm live, right? Because it appears that everything's working fine, right? I'm going live, continue to go live. But what they're doing when they strike my channel is pulling me out of certain places because of the suitability of the ads. So because it's not suitable, it's yellow, which is going to turn back to green. And it's a video that's on YouTube, which makes no sense. It's not like I'm going on Twitter or TikTok to play some unsanctioned video. This is YouTube. This is another channel. And they're coming to my channel to interrupt my stream. But this video can play on YouTube, no problem. You know, like, it doesn't make any sense. And I refute all of them and win all of them. But while I'm live, my stream is still disrupted. So I'm not going to continue to give... I'm not gonna put up a 4-hour stream where 2 hours, like literally almost 30 to 45 minutes of this 2 hours has been me like being mad because the stream is being pulled. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Sorry for my complaining, but I'm certainly gonna look into it because it really doesn't make sense for me to be doing content like this if it's just gonna keep being essentially being flagged because I'm talking about people who have nuts with no juice in them. That has nothing to do with my content, okay? Just because I have extracurricular activities on YouTube doesn't mean people should be able to come and flag my channel and then my videos get stopped mid-air. Like, that's not fair. Trolling has nothing to do with my channel. You know, and usually I win, but this is ridiculous. It's like literally 3 or 4 days in a row of this nonsense. And I just got my computer back. So anyways, I will get out of here. I'm going to send you guys off with some music so we can clear the dusty vibes. I'm going to go buy some fucking candles. And I will see you guys later tonight. As you guys know, I try to reserve Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights to do a relationship conversation with my friend Zenobia. So tonight we're going to be doing... looking back at time into Kevin Samuels and all the dust that he brought out of men, that he, instilled in men. And we're really going to go into that long history of it. So if you guys want to hear all of that, you want to kiki with me and Sin tonight, make sure you guys check out my channel. I also shared a video of hers on my wall. So if you guys want to check that out as well, I will send you off with some tunes. If you guys could do me a favor and hit the like button on your way out, I will greatly appreciate it, okay?
Battles got power, Florabella stands tall. Every drip, every drop, watch the haters fall. Channel sharp as thorns, ain't taking no mess. Scroll through her feet, feel that queen's finesse. Vines tangle tight, but Flora breaks free. Roots so deep, can't mess with her tree. From the mud she rises, roses from the dirt. Every comment section she lays down hurt. Flora's anthem, blooming under pressure. Resilient, resolving, no lesser. Florabella's reign strong and relentless. Beauty in battle, queen sure defenseless. From the garden green to the concrete wall, Florabella, unstoppable nature's child. Leaves whisper secrets, she's the loudest shout. From the channel buzzing, she never backs out. Seed of strength, through seasons she grows. In the face of doubt, her spirit glows. Cameras ain't a limit, she branches out. Thorns in her crown, she wears it no doubt. Flora's anthem, blooming under pressure. Resilient, resolving, no lesser. Florabella's reign strong and relentless. Beauty in battle, queen sure defenseless. Flora's anthem, blooming under pressure. Resilient, resolving, no lesser. Florabella's reign strong and relentless. Beauty in battle, queen sure defenseless.
Florabella on my screen. Her smile is shone so bright. She's a queen with every scene. In the morning or the night. Recipes and good vibes flow. Every video a gem. Her confidence it grows and grows. We're inspired like her friends. Unstoppable Flora. She's got that power. Spreading her aura. Blossoming like a flower. Through the highs and all the lows, she remains so strong. Her spirit always glows. She's where we all belong. With every like and every share, we feel her energy. No storm too strong, she can't bear. She's setting us all free. Unstoppable Flora. She's got that power, spreading her aura, blossoming like a flower. Recipes and good vibes flow. Every video a gem. Her confidence it grows and grows. We're inspired like her friends. Unstoppable Flora. She's got that power, spreading her aura, blossoming like a flower. Through the highs and all the lows, she remains so strong. Her spirit always glows. She's where we all belong.
All right, guys. I will see you on the next one. Thanks for joining me here today. Thank you for your patience with production. Bye-bye.